tell lies, cause when you do, you get caught. And more often than not, you wind up with squats. See, spreading bullshit, it starts the course of events. Seeing so much and spent, it gets hard to repent. Every night I say my paper, leaving, still ain't no one saving me. Cut off all of the bakery, basically had no place with me. In my heart there's no vacancy, except for the Caesars made for me. Broke out the chain and the cross, I gotta keep demons away from me. Yeah, I was daddy, but sadly now there ain't no relationship. Man, let's face it, no more back and forth bill faces. Couple of whips to get me places, plenty gorgeous to a plane. And I'm heading to the money while they sitting looking crummy. Held out on an EBT, as you can see, bitch, I ain't hungry. I've been clearing out my mind from the baggage that you left me. Stacking cheese, getting healthy. Ain't another bitch gonna piss me off.
Welcome to the Kasual Talk Chat.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Late Nights with Kaz, because I don't have all the wires hooked up to it. Sorry. Yeah, let's shout out everybody in the chat here. Sam Newsman was for sir, as he often is in the chats. Daredevil second to bat, lurking. What it do, man? Stephanie is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Big M, what's up, dog? Lone Dragon, S3D Toys, one of the OGs, Roundhead K2000. What up, man? What up? Let's see who else. Lone Dragon. I already shouted Lone Dragon, I think. All right. Everybody's covered MD shout outs, man. Tuesday, nothing happened. Didn't find shit at the stores. Bats and alley vipers being reported everywhere though, so everybody should be happy on the G.I. Joe front. Pop the link up if anybody wants to join in. I'm actually just eating some fresh baked cookies here that we just made. If nobody jump in, I'll mess around with some Tinkercad shit. Matter of fact, let's pull it up. Oh, we got S3D joining in already. What's up, man?
Hey, what's cracking?
Shit, chilling, man. Chilling. You got your bowl of cereal there, man?
No, just some top ramen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually might eat some fresh made cookies as well in a minute here.
Man, they're delicious, man.
Yeah.
They're delicious. My daughter, she rolls them up real big. They're fucking huge, man.
I did the same when I made mine today.
I was joking about the cookies, how big you got them. Mm-hmm. They're not even cookies no more. They're cake, like cake size.
Yep. So what's going on, man? How was your day?
It was alright, man. Had it wasn't too rough work wise. We got up on a roof and oh yeah. There's for scale.
It's like the size
Here we go,
of
scale with the soda.
That's bigger than my hand.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's all yours. Can you handle the whole cookie?
Mm-mm.
Nah, we did a roof repair today. It wasn't that bad though.
Oh, okay, it's cool.
What up, Illmatic? And action figure expert and a photo viper. Mm-hmm. You gonna wake up in the middle of the night and get one? Yeah, not too much, man. It was just all work today. No toy hauls, nothing in the mail worth mentioning. A couple of upgrade parts for some of my printers, like the little metal bed screws or whatever. I went ahead and got the ones I was missing those shits. What up, Sam?
My turn to serve.
Nothing too
Really,
exciting,
bro,
man.
I think faster.
You pick up anything today?
I got 3 points.
No. Nothing new. But I've been broke, so
Let me hope.
Yeah.
Ah!
I gotta wait till I make some money before I can get anything new.
Should I buy some alleys and bats if I seen them? But I don't ever see them when I go to Walmart. I can't go in the morning because I got the kids every morning taking them to school.
Wait.
That's usually when people score is first thing when the store opens. I can't be there. Yeah, the casual food channel. My bad, man.
Same here.
These cookies are busting.
Sorry, Sam, being rude on the stream, man. I shouldn't be eating cookies if I can't mail them out to the whole fam.
Oh gosh, eat your cookies, man. Enjoy.
That'd be hard by the time they get it won't be the same. Huh?
The show turned into a mukbang.
The show turned into a mukbang, my daughter said. Jay Holler is unblocked. I finally figured it out, man. I unblocked
What happened?
Bruce was trying to block one of the normal trolls in the chat. He, I guess it scrolled up on him, and he ended up blocking Jay Holler, and I couldn't figure out how to unblock him. And I finally
Did you have to do it through YouTube or?
I had to do it through YouTube. Yep. I thought it was through StreamYard though.
Man.
So I was trying to do it through StreamYard at first, and then it dawned on me. I was like, shit, it's probably through YouTube.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Lamech or Prime or whatever your name is. Yeah, I'm always eating. This is 7 p.m. my time, dinner time.
Illmatic, like the Nas album.
Huh?
His name is Illmatic.
Oh,
It's like
Illmatic.
the Nas, like the Nas album back in the day.
I actually am. I have 2 big smokers, Illmatic.
Good guess.
Oh yeah, I love to smoke and barbecue.
So we did a cookout about a week ago. It's too cold right now to be doing it though. What up, Stray?
But you're gonna get a point. He's not.
Let's see, I hit the link again if anybody else want to jump in. Maybe some of y'all got some spoils y'all want to share. Otherwise, today was pretty dry on my end. Didn't find shit.
No, it's not 3D printed.
That's 3D smoker.
I can't get that, bro. Let me take that.
Fuck it.
I serve.
I saw the Red series. What was it? The Ultra Magnus. What's his name? The one that's inside of Ultra Magnus. I can't think of his damn name. The White Optimus Prime. I saw the red version of that and
He won.
some other animated Red. Road Rage or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't do the Red series really. I got the Red Starscream because I wanted the cloth cape.
Hey, stop chewing on that, you stupid dog. I'm gonna break you of that shit.
Chewing on wires.
No, she's chewing on the carpet. She's a puppy, but Rottweilers, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them. Because my other she used to do the same shit. She tried chewing on the carpet. So I'm trying to train her right now. Yeah, you don't chew on the carpet. You get smacked when you do that.
Oh no. Let's see, somebody broke an O-ring. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Damn, man. Power down. That sucks. Broke both thumbs. Damn it, man.
Oh, man.
That's the old plastic, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Thumbs up on a lot of those.
Damn, that sucks. Were you able to cleverly pull off the review still? Maybe somehow? Or was it totally scrapped because of it? Yeah.
Wow.
That would be a bad day, man. Had some thumbs pop off, some old classic shit.
He's hitting it too far.
Y'all better be careful. Don't throw it. Man, please hold on to those controllers. Do not let them go.
Sam and Ashtray, actually, the best barbecue is Tennessee. That's good barbecue.
Hey, yeah, hit it.
Everybody's got their different flavor sauce or whatever. Every little region has their own twist on the barbecue sauces.
Well, when my sister, her now ex-husband, when he was stationed at Fort Campbell, they're on the Kentucky, well, they're on the border of both Kentucky and Tennessee, the base. And so when I went to visit them one year, I went around to a bunch of different barbecue spots in both Kentucky and Tennessee. And I found this place called Jack's Tennessee Barbecue. Probably some of the best barbecue I've ever had. In fact, they sell their rub online, so I buy the rub. I buy his sauces online, have it shipped like by the case.
Yeah.
So, because I do a lot of like brisket, smoked brisket, pulled pork, pork shoulder and stuff. So,
we got a dude up the road. His place is so small though, man. I want to say I went to high school with him too. A dude named Dennis. He's got Dennis Barbecue up the road here. They got good food, man, but it's so damn small. Like the dine-in area is like probably 4 tables, like four tables inside. It's a super small little place, and you usually got to wait for a minute to get your food. Wait a good minute. That shit, he just needs to expand it. Really, if he did, I think he'd do a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, people can't even park in. They have to park at a car wash by his shit to even walk over to his place sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Tennessee is better than Carolina, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Carolina barbecue.
And then it's your turn.
It's
I don't even know.
more vinegar,
Oh, hi.
more vinegar flavor, if I remember right. The Carolina.
Yeah, it seems like it. Like I actually have some of the sauces, some of the Carolina sauces, and yeah, they're definitely a little bit more on the vinegary side. So
I can't remember what Georgia is. I like tangy, peppery kind of barbecue, I guess. A bite to it, darker color barbecue, whatever.
Yeah, see, I just love. I mean, I don't really do a whole lot of barbecuing though, to be honest, unless I'm doing like a steak or a burger. Most of the time, I'm smoking meats, so I like this long and slow. You know what I mean? Low and slow.
Yeah.
So I do, a lot of brisket, tri-tip. Although tri-tip doesn't take very long.
That's what it was. It's mustard vibe with this shit. That's what it is. I knew it was something with South Carolina. He said the mustard barbecue sauce is right. I think a lot of their flavor, the ones they use up there, probably do have mustard in them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the only thing I've ever done with mustard on any of my meats is I'll use it to help, the seasoning, stick to it like the rub.
Yeah.
But you don't taste the mustard when it's done.
No, cooks off, yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's on purpose, it cooks off, yeah.
But yeah, no, I love pulled pork. That's one of my favorite things to make. Although with brisket, I love making burnt ends with it.
Yeah. I gotta make me a pot roast. That's my favorite shit, man.
Oh, I love a good pot roast, man.
Oh.
But I make mine more like how do you make yours? I make mine more like a stew.
So I use like brown. Well, I'll you know what I'm saying? I'll crock pot it overnight, like the whole
same here.
the whole fucking night till I get off of work the next day. So that shit's falling apart. Then when I come back when I come to it that day, I'll make a bunch of brown gravy and pour all the water out of it, and then like just fill the fucking crock pot with the brown gravy and the pot roast or whatever. That's the way I like my shit.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, how I do mine is I'll get the big chuck roast, probably like a 3.5, 4 pound chuck roast.
yeah,
Add a couple cans of stewed tomatoes, you know, some onion if you want. I don't typically. I mean, I'll add a whole onion that I'll take out after and just trash it. It just gives flavor. But I'll add some minced garlic, some potatoes, carrots, celery, different herbs, and then just cook that on. A couple bay leaves. Cook it on low. Sorry, and a can of beer. You got to add a can of beer. Any kind of IPA works, and just cook it on low for 8 hours or so. Man, it'll fall off the bread. And you've got the juices from the stewed tomatoes, and the potatoes and the carrots. All suck that in, and yeah, it's good.
yeah.
And some celery as well.
I need to get the VR.
So yeah, you gotta have potatoes. You gotta have and carrots and onions. Yeah.
But I cook it with it, you know what I mean? And then with the stewed tomatoes. So that's why my roast is always more like a stew versus your traditional, like a dry roast.
Right, yeah.
So,
That's got to be beef roast. I don't do pork roast.
oh, God, no, I hate pork roast. I've done that like once or twice. It's just not any good.
Yeah.
It's always got to be beef. That's why you got to get chuck roast, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or bottom round works fine
Rump,
too.
rump roast or chuck roast, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Y'all quit before you break something. Stop, man. What are you doing? They're messing around with the Oculus in the other room.
Ah.
Doggy.
Yeah,
I need
see,
to
now
look
I'm trying to make a pot roast.
Yeah, I need to go get me one.
I'll probably do that this weekend just because I'll be working late tomorrow night, Thursday, and Friday night. But then I'm off Saturday and Sunday. So
Yeah, I was supposed to do one this past Sunday, but I had other shit going on.
yeah, so I'll probably do one on Saturday. Start it in the morning, let it cook all day.
Hell yeah, man.
Super easy, and because you've got it with that beer and the stewed tomatoes, which adds all that juices to it as well.
Yeah.
Cook some rice on this. Although you don't really need rice because you've got the potatoes in there, but
Right.
sometimes I like to cook some rice and then put the stewed tomato, the pot roast and everything on top of that. And
Hey, y'all gonna break something? Damn, well, we got me thinking about roast now. We are the food channel tonight, the KTC food channel, boy. Jump in, y'all. Bring your recipes. It's Hell's Kitchen.
yeah.
Casual Ramsey. I'll be shocking people. When a lady comes over to the house, they be like, "Oh shit!" They be like, "You got food and you got seasoning and like you cook."
Same here.
So,
And although I love my wife, she doesn't know how to cook, so I do all the cooking in the house. I mean, she could heat up some mac and cheese, She can kind of scramble an egg.
if there's directions, she can run with it. No, damn.
I do the cooking.
Hey, that's cool. Everybody's got to play their part, right? What's up, Jeezy Crazy?
Oh, mine are right here.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Go.
Come on, Maggie, let's go.
Yeah, we on the food chat tonight, man. Talking about pork roast. roast and shit. Well, I'm gonna make me the pork roast. I'm gonna go to Golden Corral. Go to Golden Corral on that ass and get all I can eat pork roast. Well, not pork roast, but pot roast. Mm-hmm. Food's getting meat's getting expensive too now. Like I wonder how much. Oh, there we go. We got Daredevil joining in the chat too. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Pip?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Talking food tonight.
Yeah, I heard. I was listening, man. I just took my medicine for the night, so I was sitting here. I was talking to Raw Talk too. He was, in the laboratory working on shirts. So.
You what? Huh?
Oh, Raw Talk. He's designing an exclusive Motu shirt for me. So I've been in contact with him. So.
Okay. Can't wait to see, man. Can't wait to see. What
So
up, MIS1?
He's been showing me some designs. He was gonna show me some last night, but he said he passed out and went to sleep. And he was tired, and, so he hit me up a while ago. Actually, give me one second. I'll blow my damn nose real quick.
Oh, how many business? You good, man?
Fucking allergies.
Oh damn.
This is my cookie.
Okay. That's chocolate. You got a chocolate cookie?
Yeah, it's a chocolate one.
Okay. All right. You beat her cookie. Hers is thicker. She's got a thicker one, but you beat it on the overall circumference.
Yeah, I like mine nice and crispy too, though.
Oh, we like our shit soft, man. We like them shit soft. They're only soft the first night. Then they're hard the next day. My daughter, I have to get on her. She eats raw. She'll go in there and eat the raw cookie dough. I catch her opening the container, pinching out. You gonna get sick from that. I'm pretty sure that's not good for you. Not raw.
Yeah, there's some things you don't want to eat raw.
Yeah. Sounds like a bad idea.
I don't really eat anything raw anymore.
There is some cookie dough that's okay to eat raw, but it's edible cookie dough.
Yeah. These are cooked. These are intended to be cooked.
Well, I guess I'm a cannibal then, because I eat McDonald's on occasion. So. Matter of fact, I eat human today then.
I'm talking about the human shit.
Yeah, Sam talking about feds discovered at a McDonald's processing factory in Oklahoma there was human meat being used.
That's gross.
Damn, man.
You just don't know. I mean, unless you grow it yourself and you see yourself cooking it or growing it and cooking it. I mean, who's to say what's in whatever we eat? I mean, so.
Man, is that shit for real? You got me wanting to look it up, man.
It's always something.
I've never heard of that.
Well, I was reading an article before I dozed off a little bit earlier for a couple hours about from the FDA. Well, yeah, pretty much the FDA. They were talking about ice cream. This particular ice cream facility or a factory that makes ice cream. They was talking about their cleaning habits were like less to be desired, and they'd already been flagged for listeria, or if I'm pronouncing, or I don't know if I'm butchering that name, but some type of, I don't know, whatever it is ain't good, and evidently their facility was pretty gross, so it was actually being getting into the product. So I read most of the article, but I just I couldn't really pronounce the name properly. It's always something, man, because I mean there's been a lot of recalls.
That story originally aired in 2014, and it was supposedly deemed as fake news.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What I just saw real quick.
Yeah, it's fake news. That's what I'm seeing on USA Today.
I mean, there's you know, you can imagine what they trying to
Yeah, they
try to keep
could.
in the closet and sweep under the rug.
I wouldn't. I don't know, man. It's a crazy ass world. I wouldn't put it past somebody to be using dead bodies to do something with. I don't know.
I mean, I always thought the Olive Garden down here killed animals and served it to you. Pretty much cats and dogs. I mean, hell, I mean, I've seen videos. You know, what them people do overseas to, you know, especially in like Thailand and China. I mean, hell, they eat animals raw, bro. I don't.
Jared, Bruce, my bad. Bruce had like 20 kittens in his front yard
Damn.
at one time, and there was a Chinese restaurant that he was ordering takeout from, and the lady started coming to feed the kittens, and as they got bigger, all the motherfucking cats started disappearing.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it for a second.
So they got the biggest wings in town. They got the biggest wings in town.
Yeah, I keep running into Gung Ho cast, so
Uh-huh.
that just lets me know, you know. I don't think I'd ever get the opportunity. I mean, I don't go out all the time either, so I mean, I'm not really,
Yeah.
no big deal. But at the same time, I kind of like to at least see one on the shelf, and be like, damn, hey, I saw one of those.
No, that's that first in the morning or late at night, whenever. Shit, boy, I've seen pallets in there and boxes moved around, and I'm just like, damn, I know somebody grabbed the whole fucking box, man.
Well, I know Iron Ken. I watched his. I think his one of his recent videos. He said,
He got a case out of Thompson.
yeah, he said he when he bought his Stridor, he said the same guy he ran at one target, he ran into him at the other target, and evidently he'd already bought a case from one target and went over to the other one. I'm like, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. But there's people out there like that. I mean, I did get lucky today, and at least, well, this is the first time they've showed up here, to my knowledge, because I got my shit off of Big Bad, but I got one for Sam News, man. So I'm waiting on to hear back from my little brother. So I scored two of these. I got one for Sam and one for Trans Aaron. So I talked to it actually was on when I got the second one. I was talking to Aaron, so I drove back over to that Target because they got a case of them in. So
Okay, Oracle and Salvage, man.
yeah, Savage He-Man and Orko. Yeah. So helped a couple people out. It's always good to help out. And then I did get my my Cringer cell, my Filmation cell in today.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, I went out and got a matted frame for it and everything. It's all good, Sam. It's here when you need it, brother. I was glad to get that, man. That was something I've been waiting on. Now all I need is get Alan Oppenheimer to sign that shit, and I'll be straight.
Jay Holler found three bats and 2 alleys for me.
Nice.
So I'll be getting that from him probably next week.
Yeah, I haven't found anything.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna keep flooding them shits, man. I think.
Oh yeah, that's what I was told.
Yeah, I think we all right. I ain't sweating it.
Yeah.
I know the army building. Boy, it's tough now. Everybody's army building the motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, better put that on low.
But shit, now I have 4 alley vipers and four bats. So I think probably one more of each. I'll be squared away. 5 seems like a good number to roll with.
See, I want to have like 6 bats and 10 alley vipers.
Want to ask the alley vipers? Everybody wants, man. They're
Yeah.
both arms builders.
Oh yeah, but right now I just have 2 bats and 1 alley viper. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's raw talk. Hit me up.
He said he wants to see the next classified vehicle. Shit, seemed like it might be a dragonfly on S3D's end.
yeah, that's what it's leaning towards.
I'm a burrito.
Seems to be getting the
What up,
most
Scott?
votes.
I'm a burrito.
I'm gonna get that shark together though, but after seeing the shit everybody else is doing, man, I want to put a lot more detail in it. My shit looks like a brick. It looks like a I don't know. It looks way too shitty. I got to put some detail to it.
I mean, it looks cool. I mean, the shark didn't have a whole lot of detail.
Well, some kind of little panels and shit, man. It's super basic. I want to add some. I want to put some kind of little details to it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the fuck you, man.
Oh, there he is.
What's happening?
What's
That
cracking?
moment, or we think we know.
Yeah.
What's going on? Hey,
Yeah.
Steve. First, Steve. What's up, everybody?
What's
Steve.
up?
Yo,
I
yo, yo.
see your order is still pending because they have this thing with bigger sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So the factory's waiting to get another shipment in, or however they do it, as far as their inventory for the bigger sizes, for the 5X, and because they got 5, 6, and stuff like that. So I talk with them because when I went into my queue, I see it's still, being fulfilled. I'm like, I ordered this a couple of days ago, so it should have been done already.
Yeah.
So be patient, my friend. Be
Oh,
patient. I'm trying to be patient. Shit, I don't like that. Daredevil, you know what I got brewing for you.
Yes, sir.
You just seen the
Yeah, what you got
movement.
going so far, man? Looks awesome, man.
Cool.
I thought about calling you, but I figured you were gonna jump on here, so I was just like, I ain't even gonna worry. So
Yeah,
Kinda
Mr. Cash. Oh, no doubt, Mr. Casual. Thank you for the gifts. I just opened it up.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. They're on point, man. You see it peeking out from the side over here.
Yeah. So they made the trip. Everything cool. Nothing.
And everything's cool, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
And the little butt, the little.
my brother said thank you. I don't know if he
work out. If it don't,
hopefully, I told him to sand it a little bit. You know what I mean, on the back end. But we'll see. We'll see how he works it out.
Yeah.
But
If
other
they
than
don't,
that,
if the size is off or whatever, I'll come again. I didn't really know for a fact what I was dealing with, kind of.
Yeah.
Taking some guess or whatever.
yeah,
That's why I gave him a bunch of them to play with, different types to see what's going to kind of work for him.
cool. Indeed, much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Everything. And I wanted to announce to everybody in the chat and you guys the thing with M3. The thing is, I need addresses.
gotcha.
But also, there are some teas on the site that you may like that I don't print here. And then there's some that I print here. You know what I mean? Because some are heat transfer and some are direct to garment printing.
Okay.
So the thing is, if you order it on the site and you get back to M3, he can cash app you the amount or what have you. What he was saying, for the amount of the T-shirt.
Right.
That's what he was trying to put there. So, or you can call them first. Only the guys and the lady that that night he said, "Yo, I'm doing this for you guys." Only on that night. So if
So-
you hit M3 up and say, "Hey, I want to order the T-shirt," maybe he'll forward you a Cash App so you can order the T-shirt online. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way you don't have to go out in your pocket and stuff like that. Because I was thinking about how we're doing it, and it's like getting all miscommunicated.
Yeah,
Because I want to get it in the queue so I know that who I have to print out.
okay.
Because if we do it by word of mouth and exchanging this and that,
Yeah.
translation gets completely lost.
Right.
Yeah, see the one that
Yeah.
he said he was gonna get for me, it's just gonna ship to him, and I'll just get it from him at a later date.
Right, and I
Okay.
told him when he contacted me that I told him to just send the funds for my shirt directly to you, Ross, so that way, because my shirt that I want is in production right now, so
Yeah.
So,
that's the one I'm waiting on. So
Yeah.
if
So,
that's
and, like,
he didn't
shipping
set up
cost
a
wise,
big deal or anything.
if you want to, you could send. If Daredevil doesn't object, you can send me, Daredevil, Nene,
Well,
and Bruce all to my address, and I can disperse it to the people locally.
that's what I mean. So with Daredevil, his T-shirt is a sublimation T-shirt.
Okay.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Unless you don't want a sublimated T-shirt, because with all of the heavy graphics and stuff like that, I feel that that's the only way to get across that the imagery properly or sublimated. But if it can also go direct to garment, it depends. We'll work it out. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll show
gigs in here too.
you examples.
Yeah.
All right.
How you doing?
Me and you'll talk at Daredevil. We'll
Yeah.
talk
Oh yeah.
about that definitely.
Oh yeah. Most sure.
But for Steve, he said he will order it for you
Mhm.
so it can ship to him because it still needs to be ordered in order to ship to him. So I got to get all the addresses and stuff.
Okay.
I got
You
you.
know
I
what I mean?
sent you mine, Ross, so just in
Yeah.
case. So.
So we just go to the website and order like that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it's easier, and then it pop up in my queue as a list to order. That's how I know that Steve's the shirt that he ordered, the crew neck that he ordered, is still in fulfillment. This way, if there's any issues, I can keep calling these people and saying, "Hey, look, why is it still in fulfillment when it's supposed to be already printed out?" But they'll give me what's going on with them. But they got heavy orders and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the ones like the Storm Shadow slicing all the Target ones, the ones you saw that the ones you have, I print those up. They're like heat transfers, so you'll see it. Most of the stuff for the Target, the Cobra Viper, the only ones that I don't print up are the newer ones that just popped up.
Okay.
The newer ones, but you'll see that they're all in it. All the newer ones are in the exclusives.
All
They're
right.
separate. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna start, after the Chinese New Year, because my factory overseas, they're on holiday for the Chinese New Year's, and they don't get out of that until mid-February. So then I'll get my shipments in of all the other art that I designed and I didn't put up on the site yet. So, yeah. What's up, Giga Shock? Giga Shock, what's up, man? Happy Australian Day.
Hey, what's up, Giga Shock?
What the? Oh, there you go.
Happy Australia Day, mate.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, thanks, Raw Talk.
Looks like,
Yeah, everyone's carrying on about the same thing to do with Australia Day again.
yeah.
It's going to come around every year, no matter what. So all I can say is, as far as I'm concerned, Australia Day is just when Australia was known as a country. Despite all the everything going on with it, all the politics and so forth,
Yeah,
forget it. It's Australia
Mhm.
Day. Australia's a country. It's our home.
Yep.
That's right.
Everyone who lives here, it's their home. So
All right.
we at least agree to that.
Shouting out the country. We got to shout you guys out, man. Y'all going through it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're
At least
just,
y'all are totally unique from another country, though. At least you're not connected to another one. So
yeah. in the store, you have your own boundaries and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Biggest
yep.
problem is people are still carrying on.
Right.
Yeah, they
Like,
didn't carry
everyone's up
on
there
it.
is going on about not being able to get fight to. They're getting a flood of gung hos and so forth.
Yeah.
Still nothing down here.
Well, I caught a case today.
Hasn't been since the
Oh, really?
Yeah,
second wave.
I caught a case today. You know,
Awesome, man.
and I said, "Fuck it." I was in the store. I was with my homie, and came across these fine fellows.
I'll be damned.
Oh,
I got some.
oh,
I've been missing them, bro.
I'm
He's
jealous.
Yep.
I am jealous. Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
I came across those fine fellows,
Wow.
and I guess
Nice.
you know, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, they might go back. I might put them on Macari later on if they keep fucking around, man. GameStop, man, pre-order
Yeah, I saw that about they delaying everybody's orders.
until damn September.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah,
September, really?
that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
Well, it's the first of the knife, I think it is.
Yeah.
Stuff
then,
gets pushed back that much at that time. Doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, and then you know, because I pre-ordered through them, then I pre-ordered through Amazon, and I'm seeing what Amazon is talking about. I mean, most of their stuff is in April, so hopefully the Amazon stuff comes out. Yeah. But if not, if they're talking about pushing this shit back to September, I'm pushing all this shit back into the atmosphere. I'm done. 'Cause I can't. You know what I mean? I can't deal with it that way.
Okay, at this point, I'll just take a couple more gung hos, whatever else I can bloody order off Pop Culture or wherever, and I'm going to leave it at that.
That thing,
As
it
you can
kind
see
of
much, it's ridiculous.
it throws you off balance because you know you have money set aside just for those things. Now, if they're pushing it back, obviously, you know, you never know what comes up in between. So you're like, oh. You know,
So I just want to find some alley vipers and some bats.
all
So
right.
far,
Well,
but I mean,
a couple,
they're just
couple of
now
each
starting
at
to come
least.
out, so I'm sure I will.
Yeah, they're out there now, man.
Yeah.
This you was just casually walking and you looked at the Hot Wheels section, and I was like, we were just talking about some crazy stuff. And then all of a sudden, I peeked around the corner because I heard somebody open up a box and they was just putting them up. I peeked around the corner. I was like, oh shit! Oh, who's that?
Oh, I got that 17 man. And
17 man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I picked up 2 of them today. One for Sam and one for Trans Aaron.
Okay. That's
I
dope.
know you can appreciate this. Appreciate this. I got this. This is my miracle. This is my official original filmation film of Cringer.
Nice. That is dope.
Yeah, I went out and got a matted frame for it today.
Dope. Very
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one, man. I got one more big thing coming from Canada. That's all I'm waiting on.
Mm.
Tell Canada whenever it decides to get.
And the one thing I'm waiting,
Yeah.
one big thing I'm waiting for, I've got on lay-by, so I'm happy I can pick them up soon enough. It's Black Zarek.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I seen, what was it, Marvel Legends?
just under a month.
I hadn't seen that one. And I seen the
Are
new
we taking
Symbiote
up-
Spider-Man on the retro card.
Hey, you get me a soda, please?
And that Mark 1 Symbiote Spider-Man with the silver, the armor Spider-Man.
Yeah, I had the armor Spider-Man.
I ain't really seen anything. I mean, I seen, your typical Transformer, like a lot of like Scorponok and Wheeljack and all them other ones. Walkinator and,
Still no Scorponok down here.
I seen the
I'll have to go
Hobgoblin
to a website.
and it was either me getting the hobgoblin or picking up these, and you know what it is, Joe.
Oh yeah, that was an
Joe,
easy decision. Yeah, that was an easy quick decision. Right there.
So tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can catch the hobgoblin because I like those carded the
Toy
carded
biz style too.
Spider-Man, you know,
Yeah.
because I could display them a certain way and hang them up.
But that's
But
like they did the well, yeah, it's Hasbro. I mean, it's when they did when they came out with this one.
yeah, I have that whole way, all those waves on those card backs. I have,
Yeah, I like the thickness of them.
yeah,
Kind
very
of, they're a
sturdy.
lot like their packaging on these is a lot like what Super 7 did on the Hero and the Eldor that I really like.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I was just looking at that packaging too. It's kind of crazy. I like how they have the iron skull in the background, like that chrome skull like look.
You better quit throwing.
matter,
Who you yelling at, man? You want to put it back on the charger so you can play it tomorrow?
the card backs because it was based off the actual original art that they found at Mattel. That would have been what were the cards they would have came on if the line would have continued. So that's where I got the idea for the shirt from, obviously, because it's from the Powers of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Something like this on the corner raw on right here could even be feasible on the front end of the logo too. If you know, I think I might be able to find a image online I could send to you.
Or if you can, because I've been online with the imagery.
Yeah.
What you can do is take a nice snapshot with your camera over it.
Yeah.
On top of it and send it to me.
Yeah,
and I'll see what I can do with that.
Okay. Yeah, and then this one's a little different.
Yeah, that's the Eldor one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and screenshot those for you and send them over to you.
Cool. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you, man.
No doubt. I do what I do, man. Just trying to make it all right so I can be in clear for the spring because I got tons of things to do.
Right.
Show you guys and some cool stuff. Transformers, more He-Man. You know, trying to get into the Bionic 6. Everything, man. Like I'm trying to do everything retro, man. Everything we grew up on. I'm trying to at least,
cover your bases, yeah.
Yeah. So I like all those T-shirts too. So
Yeah.
Just to wear those things. Or anybody have ideas if they want a custom shirt made and stuff like that, I do that too. So
Yeah, that's the only reason why I asked you about it when I hit you up about it, because I was just like, I wanted so bad to have something unique, and I dare to be different. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But I just love the Powers of Grayskull part of the history of Master Universe so much that it's automatic for me to have.
It's interesting, man. That Powers of Grayskull is very interesting
because it's just something that never got finished. It never saw the light of day, really. So
yeah.
And I can't help but would love to have a T-shirt of it, so I can be when I be out and about, and people be like, "Damn, hey, where can I order one of those?" I'd be like, "Hey, this is a one-off homeboy exclusive right here, but I appreciate you liking it though."
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can do that for everybody. It's not a problem. You just tell me the aesthetic, the characters and stuff, and I'll work it up, and then I do it like that. I'm just hoping all this stuff subsides, man. This is like really puts a cramp in everybody's style, man, where you can't get deliveries, you can't get shipments. It's a headache. I mean, Sam threw up. You see we know what the Supreme Court did. They shot down Biden's mandate for big companies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, but that the what you call it? The White House is gonna walk all that shit back. They're gonna withdraw from even thinking about mandates anymore because the midterms they want their guys to win, but they're not going to win. It's over.
Yeah.
So And then, with all the confusion and everything like that, everything that's going on over here in the country, what a great diversion of a World War III or some bull crap like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's the only reason why he even said things like that to Putin, because it just it makes no sense to even go to war on behalf of the Ukraine, and while we got crazy shit going on here.
Yeah, I mean,
They sent 200 million, right? Over there, they sent 200 fucking $1 million over there.
yep, they did.
I know a lot of Americans who need $200 million in their public system to fix things and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? Like, but yet our what you call it, we got inflation over. You could send 200 million elsewhere. What type of shit is that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like we got enough to
Promotion of
worry
fear.
with ourselves, like you say, and what gets me is, he got caught on a hot mic. He was cussing out a reporter from Fox
Yeah.
News.
But he apologized for that.
Oh, I know, but the fact that he did it, because any other president I've ever known since Reagan, I've never heard them talk. I mean, I'm sure they talk behind closed doors, but we don't know what they say. But at the same time, it's a character thing. It's an image. For the president, a president shouldn't be acting that way. You know what I mean? I've never known that like that.
Really?
No,
I'm a Republican, and Trump was way worse in public.
Well, I know Trump was worse,
but
the point being is, before in the past, it wasn't like that. Reagan wasn't like that. George or Bush Senior wasn't like that. His son wasn't even like that. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, all of them have said something dirty, behind closed doors, whatever. But but in public,
I mean, he got caught on a hot mic twice, right? Yeah. Twice. Like, you should learn from the first time. You know what I mean?
But
at least with Trump, who he is. He's gonna say what the fuck is on his mind. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he really.
Whether it's a good idea or not.
Exactly.
He called the guy up, but he didn't technically apologize.
Yeah, but with Biden, if you present yourself as this squeaky, clean, moral person that you can do no wrong, or follow me, I'll bring you to the guiding light.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come with that stuff, that shows, you flawed too. We know you're flawed. Any sensible person would know that everybody's flawed in their own way. But don't feed me an image and then you're gonna drop the bullshit. Like, come on.
And he gave him, he basically put himself on Front Street. He said it out of his own mouth when I heard it, when he right before he did that, when he got caught on the hot mic, before he called him a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He quote unquote said that because he was asking him about inflation, what's going on with how everything the inflation is.
Yeah.
And he more or less said that inflation is an asset. And I mean, like, of course it's an asset. It's an asset to Democrats. I mean, because that's what they're about. They want everything to be, they want their part. They want their hand. They've got their hand in a cookie jar, it's elbow fucking deep, but they don't, and they want us, poor as shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they want it to be like that. That's their whole goal. They're almost like the whole ultimate goal is for the country to be, the price of crude oil be through the fucking roof. Price of meat to be through the roof.
Yeah, we're in chaos now.
I mean, it's self-explanatory, man. They're all in it for themselves. I mean,
so
But
that is just like, that was funny, man. But with all this stuff that was going on, man, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy everywhere, man.
It is.
People are getting killed left and right.
Yep.
People, it's just like maddening, man. People Washington for the mandates is like crazy. The world is crazy.
Yeah.
The only one I don't hear about too much is China.
What?
Despite them, going after Hong Kong and Taiwan.
Yeah.
They have their shit over there, but I don't hear it too much.
And carrying on about Australia being the prissy little push everything into their face.
Yeah,
Get
like,
over yourself.
it's crazy. Australia now too, like they just totally just like no rights. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they were all Freemasons. That is correct. Yeah, they were. Sam. That's something I'm very. I know. I've studied a lot. Is about Freemasonry and Knights of the Golden Circle and
Oh yeah, Rosicrucians and Knights Templar. Yeah.
That's the Golden Circle.
because it really started
Golden
with.
Circle. I didn't know they had knights amongst them.
Well, yeah, it's a basically the KGC. It was basically started up during the Civil War, and the most well known members being the outlaw Jesse James, uh, John Wilkes Booth,
Booth.
and
Yeah.
so forth. And Booth didn't actually die in that barn in Virginia or wherever the fuck it was. That's. I mean, I'm from what I've seen and from what I've gathered, he didn't he never did die. That was another body. But see, they actually have not only do they have part of the vertebrae from that corpse, and they also got DNA from actual living relatives of Booth, but yet check this out, they don't want to test it. They won't DNA test it. They've been asked, they've been probed to say, hey, you got the evidence to prove it. Why don't you test the DNA against it? We're not going to do it. We won't ever do it. I mean, what does that tell you? They're
History.
hiding something. They're covering something up. They're still, even to this day, over 100 years, they're still covering it up. I mean, because there was a vast conspiracy to kill
Oh no, I've already talked about.
President Lincoln. That was the whole goal of the KGC. So, I mean, all that stuff.
Lincoln a Mason. Frederick Douglass was a Mason. People don't understand that.
Benjamin Franklin was a Mason. George Washington was a Mason. He was the very first Mason, or first Grand Master, I should say. I believe
Grand Master on the U.S. soil.
Yeah.
Because they all have to go
FDR. I believe FDR was one.
They all were Masons.
Yeah, Truman was one. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them.
Well, it depends. If they're sects.
Mhm.
They're Rosicrucians. That's a sect. You have Knights Templar. You have the Freemasons in the U.S. You have them in England. There's different
you got
lodges.
Right, you got the Scottish Rites. Of the Freemasons. Yeah, they're like one of the oldest known rites of Freemason.
Yeah. So,
Albert Pike, obviously was a Freemason.
Yeah. Albert Pike, he's the one with the guidestones down in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep. And they moved his remains. Now that's something else that can't be explained. Now he was originally buried in the same cemetery of another very well-known Freemason that I heard through the that History Channel special about the curse of the Civil War gold. But then his body was exhumed. His remains were exhumed and interred at the actual the Temple of the Sun, their main temple in Washington D.C. Now, why? You know what I mean? That makes you wonder why. But. It's all secretive, man. They try to say they're not hiding anything, but I mean that's.
But see, the Freemasons are not really a secret society.
No, not originally.
They're public. They're very public.
They were.
They do a lot of philanthropy and stuff like that, and they do a lot of shit, right?
Right.
But the members are the secret. See, like the organization is there.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about the organization, but it's the members that you don't know of.
Right.
Yeah.
And these are the higher up members. These are beyond, your status quo members that you know. These are the ones who truly control things.
Yeah.
The real controllers.
They pay to keep the gears greased.
Yeah. They're the ones who, through centuries, that bloodline, they're related to bloodlines of power.
Oh yeah.
Now, always know that power does not give up power. They will never do that. I don't care if it's an African, Scottish, English, whoever was in power 200 years ago, their family members are still in power now.
Kept it.
That's right.
There's no change.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Maybe a slight change.
That's what
when you
history
marry
is.
it, but it's it's the same people.
Right.
Same people. But look
That's
at
what history is. It's somebody else's story.
Count.
yeah.
It's
count.
always
Bill-
the one who won, the victor. We only
Look at
hear from
Bill
the victor.
Gates.
We don't hear from the defeated.
His Bill Gates' aunt created the
What up, Pop?
what you call it what is that? Planned Parenthood. What's her name?
Hope you feel
Hey,
better,
Ninja,
Ninja
hope
Bill.
you feel better, man.
Oh snap! Ninja Bill, feel better, man.
Yeah, feel better, bro.
Drink
Hang in there,
lemon
brother.
water every day, man. Lemon water, get it, push that through your system so you can flush things out. You know, if you can get your hands on some turmeric,
Make sure you get plenty of rest too.
Yeah, definitely.
boil that turmeric and ginger, make a tea out of it, sip it now and again. It'll help you push out all the toxins and stuff. That's what I did, man. That's
Hope you
what I
get
do.
better, Ninja Bill.
Yeah, man, get better, man. And get rest. Plenty of rest. You
Margaret
might
Sanger.
have to fast. Yeah, Margaret Sanger. There you go, Big M. Thank you. Margaret Sanger is Bill Gates' aunt or relative like that, a great aunt or aunt. So it's heavy, and now you wonder why he don't mind having 85% of the population gone. Go figure.
I got all the money in the world. I mean,
They're called. What are their people called? That what they worship.
Sam, I'm talking about everything. The degrees past 32.
yeah, it's highest is 33.
Yeah, 33 degree Mason is worshipful master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You known as a
Very. I don't know how many there were, but are known in history, but they're not. I mean, there's a few. There's quite a few, but there's not as many.
Yeah, really, in essence, though, man, masonry is nothing but they mastered psychology early.
Yeah.
Well,
Like they know how to control people. They know how to control masses, man.
Well, you look at it. You could also look at it as an influential club. It's a club
right.
of people who are above extraordinary. They're like the people who, let's say, everybody in this chat and everybody on the screen become millionaires. I mean, I'm talking about multi-millionaires.
Right.
You will be approached to join the club because they cannot have anyone working against the system that they set.
Right.
You understand? That's what's gonna happen. And then traditionally, you were supposed to be brought in by another Freemason. Your character is in play. This is a stand-up guy. This was the tenets of it.
Right.
If you're a stand-up person, you're morally, uncorruptible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Then you're an accepted one. You know what I mean? You will be accepted in, but it has to be on someone. Someone has to vouch for it.
Right.
Your deeds have to vouch for themselves as well.
Right.
And a lot of times you go through, like a lot of guys became Masons through the wars, World War I, World War II. Well, I'm talking about the modern guys.
Yeah.
They go through churches. A lot of different churches recruit. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of pastors and what do you call it? Deacons. They're Masons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Police
officers.
Later, Ninja Bill.
My buddy, his pops was fucking with the Masons and shit. And anytime we would ask him questions, he wouldn't tell us shit about it. He'd be like, he wasn't allowed to talk about it and shit.
No.
And he was a manager at a candy factory, and he custom built his own $1 million house And like there was just weird shit that went like he was balling, man. He was fucking balling for somebody that was just a manager at a candy factory.
Yeah, because they're connected. They have, once you're in, you're connected. People, they're supposed to help each other. They help each other.
I used to joke with him. I was like, man, your dad is like connected in the mafia or some shit, like on the low side.
I mean, well, yeah, yeah.
It's like, hey, no way
They're above the mafia.
Yeah.
They're above the mafia in a sense. You look
Well,
at the
no,
Catholic Church. You look at the Catholic Church.
He had every toy that came out. He had the flag. He had all the G.I. Joe shit. I used to be jelly. Boy, I used to be jealous. I'll hit him up. I'll be like, man, I got the new Mario game today or whatever. He'd be like, oh, I got it last Friday. I'd be like, damn, bro, like, supposed to be happy. Like,
I have
be happy for me.
I have a cousin who's a Freemason.
Yeah.
And the dude, hey, he got connections. He's good. He has no problems. I seen him come up. We came up together. And I said, he's like, why wouldn't you want to join, Eric? I was like, well, one, I don't take orders too well. You know what I mean? Two, I study too. So I know a lot of stuff too. So it's like, I'm not coming in as an acceptor. I want to come in automatically as a worshipful master, 33 degrees. He looked at me like, what? I'm like, yeah, I would have to, because every ritual you do have, I know of it.
Right. Yeah.
My grandfather, 33-degree Mason.
You're already
God bless the day. God bless the day. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, they go up in rank. There's certain things you do. Nothing that I seen was nefarious about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only time it gets nefarious is those super higher up guys who are controlling the world and have to dictate a certain way. Yeah. And if you go into the UN, that's most of them.
Right.
Because it's international. So it's not just, you know what I mean? So
Bruce almost he almost got in with the Masons, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost got in with them, and I want to say he ended up saying fuck them. He did a diss song on one of them, matter of fact.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
You never know. He could have still been.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever get.
That's a cover. That was a cover.
Said in the verse, he said, "Campfire stories about the Illuminati, please."
But I can say this, and I can almost see it happening literally. What is happening if we look at it with a real logic? They want the best of the best, just like, you know what I mean.
Any organization wants the best.
You know, they want the best man for the job. They want the best people, human beings. Now, those who can achieve that, they don't really care. It's some weird thing. Like, you look at Greek fraternities, different organizations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They easily can transcend and go into other organizations because they already have a foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're not down with it, as far as, showing and proving that you're worth something,
right,
they're gonna treat you like you're worth nothing.
Yeah,
in a sense, not like directly, but indirectly, they're not gonna pay attention.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not, like, if you didn't think of yourself enough to elevate or try to do something to elevate, why should I be concerned for you when you're not even concerned for yourself?
Right. Yeah,
and that's
you'll
the
be
mentality.
Down, you'll be down, but you'll never be down.
That's the mentality of the government. You look at it, if you're not cognizant or you're not focused on bettering yourself and solving your own problems first, or at least try first, why should we?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? because that's the mentality first, and everybody should be on that accord anyway. Do for yourself first. Try to solve your own problems. Don't, you know what I'm saying? There are ways to solve problems, unless it's terminal.
Right.
But you can always solve your problem if you sit and go through things without emotion, just pure logic. You can solve your own problems. There's an answer for everything. Some answers are good, some answers are bad, but there's answers.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And how they feel is like, if you're not willing to go through that process, you're not going to get anything from us type, thing, speaking from what, I've seen of them. You know what I mean?
I'm Aquarius, man. That's all we do is process shit with logic, and we don't use emotion.
You can't. Like everything is,
That's why our relationships be weird. We love somebody and we're emotionally attached to them, but it ain't nothing for if arguments spring, it ain't shit for us to go find something else to do quick.
Same with cancers. We'll be out. All right, I'm done.
We use logic, man. If that shit's stupid, it's stupid.
I'm a Pisces, so happy-go-lucky, pretty much. The eternal dreamer.
It's all right to dream, but you can wake up. You need to wake up from time to time.
Yeah.
Hey, I've woken up to a lot of stuff, so if anyone tries anything with me, I'll tell them, go do what I've been through and see how you like it. You think you're tough? You don't know what tough is.
Yeah, man. That's how it gotta be. But that, in a nutshell, that's how I seen the Freemasons. And I seen the character of my grandfather, and he's a person that, look, you're gonna work for yours, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna excel at what you need to excel at. You don't care what it was, as long as you're the best at it, and that's what you do. And you carry yourself with dignity. You know what I mean? Despite whatever may come your way. So I've seen those characters. So that's reoccurring character with the Masons. Now a lot of stuff is dramatized for the spooky one. People that believe in the spookiness of it. There's no spookiness.
Nah.
It's logic. It's based on logic. A lot of stuff is just based on logic. It can be an answer for it.
Yeah, because really they're transparent. Know, honestly. They've always been transparent.
Yeah, except for the ritual parts. But that's like us. If we have a club, if somebody want to enter our club here at Casbro, there's certain things you got to pass. Certain, if we had it like that, you know what I'm saying? There's certain ways you got to, you come through and, all right, you're accepted. Cool, we accept you.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Here's one for you. How many faces of darkness was there?
5.
Answer that question without knowing what it is.
5 faces of darkness.
5 faces of darkness.
There's only 4.
Don't know a little bit of Transformer history.
There's 5. 5 faces of darkness.
You were talking about the faces of darkness on the Transformers?
Yeah, 3 was it 3 episodes? Yep, 3 episodes set called 5 Faces.
Something like that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
I thought
Quintessons.
you were talking about on some reality stuff.
The Quintessons are the 5 Faces of darkness.
Yeah, the Quintessons.
Yeah, he hit us with some random,
Quintessons. But yeah,
Oh, who was Fluffy on Bionic 6?
Who is who?
Who?
Fluffy. Fluffi.
Oh,
Y.
Bionic 6.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that weird thing?
I'm not sure what Bionic 6 is.
No, it was like the Bionic Man and stuff like that. Well, they had the Bionic 6. It was kind of like, because everybody was using that whole thing, like Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos, Rambo and his team, Flash Gordon and all those, you know what I'm saying? So they were doing shows like that. So the Bionic 6 were like some teenagers and adults that had, the powers. Fluffy, I think Fluffy. That was a bird? No, what else? Some shit. What was it?
Well, Fluffy was
I-
going to be a big gorilla,
That's what I was
big
saying.
mechanical one.
That's what I'm saying. It was like something. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should do some trivia and shit. Let's get some trivia. That's
Trivia
dope.
night with Casbros. How many can you get right?
Trivia night. Like we got games.
I'll write
night,
up a number of questions if you
do
want.
trivia night.
We done covered cooking. We started covering with cooking with me and Steve. Then we jumped to Illuminati.
Oh yeah, the cooking. Yeah,
Freemason.
yeah. I know.
Now we on
Yeah.
to the trivia portion of the show.
We should do that games night, but there should be a prize. I'm willing to give up something for a prize. I gotta think in something.
Oh, I do something too. Shit. What? How do we do it though?
Like best out of 10.
I'll put
How long the show? How long?
one of these ones and send something to us anyway. Do I want?
All right, so 10 questions.
All right,
Everybody
so-
answers. We write it down,
All right.
and then give the.
Yeah. So I think what we should do for the Cash Bros that follow each other on Instagram and stuff like that, whoever's in that follow, on Instagram, right? We post up the 10 questions,
Okay.
and then whoever answer them in that thread first, get them all right first,
Yeah.
they get the prize. Now the prize, we're not gonna let you know the prize, but it's gonna be a cool prize because we don't give out no sucker shit. We're
I
gonna
think,
give out
I think the trivia shit would be fun on live though.
Yeah,
for
we-
us, like the interaction that we have.
if you want to do it online, then yeah, we can do that with the chat and those who are on. Well,
Yeah.
it should be one person that gives the questions who can't participate
Yeah.
because you automatically know the answers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That should, I would say it
So-
should be saying
Yep.
then.
Well, it seems like I'd be the one that would have to do it because, well, I can't
Alright,
send
so
anything and no one
Charles
can send
wants
stuff
to-
to me due to the whole everything
So you
going on
wanna-
at the moment.
All right, check it out. So
Damn
I
good.
mean,
As much as
I'll
I want
try
to be
this.
a part of it,
look, once this shit is over, I know you're gonna be owed a whole lot of stuff. Ship it all in one box to
Right.
down there, man. Fuck it.
oh, heck. Ship it freight. Make sure you get best price. Best price.
Indeed.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, don't, whatever
That
do,
way you
don't
get-
use
Ship it by weight or freight, whatever, and just that way.
Yeah, whatever
And
you
this
do, don't
is-
use UPS.
And this is not just gonna be G.I. Joe trivia. This is trivia in
All across the
general.
board. Yeah, to make it
For
fair.
our childhood, everybody's from
Yeah.
around the same age. So let's say from the 70s, maybe even 60s to now trivia.
Hey, the family's so big too. It would almost need to be like,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everybody to be involved. Damn, excuse me.
It
You'd
could
have
even
to
be
do, like,
done once a week or something.
You'd have to do like process of elimination. Maybe each person is only allowed to give one answer. Ain't no backpedaling, putting two
Oh no,
comments.
or no, not like that. Or if you get it wrong, your first choice wrong, you're out automatically.
Yeah.
And it's like process of elimination. Like
That
okay,
shows
who was
disqualified.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that,
Trivial
it can be
Pursuit,
movie
I know
quotes.
Well, I can
it
already
could be-
think of a few questions to ask.
Yeah, it could be movie quotes. It could be cartoon quotes. It could be anything. I mean, any trivia. You know what I
Comics.
mean? Comics, everything, anything.
Action figures like
Action figure. It could be anything that deals with what we deal in.
For example, who was one of Hulk's first battles? What was one of Hulk's first opponents? Who was one of Hulk's first
God.
opponents?
I'm never gonna win anything.
I already know Wolverine.
Never gonna
We
win
can always do reconciliation. couple of like runner-up prizes.
If we start,
Or just
if we
something
start
small,
shit up, we-
small runner-up prizes.
Technically, wouldn't it be Ross? Hold on.
As far as I know, I thought it was Wolverine. Wolverine was his first actual. I mean,
I was thinking Wolverine or Wendigo.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
I'm never gonna win. I
Yeah,
smoked
because
weed when I was a teenager. I can't remember all this
Wolverine
shit.
in issue 181. Well, 180 started, and then
Hey, we can even
182.
do a question to do with customs.
I'm really stoned right now. So what's the contest again?
Oh Lord! You done?
We're talking about doing trivia. Doing trivia for prizes.
Something to do with a trivia is a game night.
Trivia for prizes, but it's about every toy line. And I'm over here. I was like, man, I smoked a lot of weed as a teenager. I don't remember all this shit, man.
I'm just stoned right now. I'm like half dozing out, and
I'm saying it could be toys, it could be cartoons, it could be man. As long as the trivia is in our realm, out because from the 60s to now,
I don't know.
We can even do like a
video
decades
games,
thing.
anything, rock music,
right?
Whatever. You know what I mean? Because you never know. People got different knowledge of different things. So if you have a certain trivia, treat it like Jeopardy and shit.
Steve is overloading. He's like, oh, he's like music, cartoon,
like who replaced such and such band member back in '85 or some shit. You were like, hold up.
Yeah. What? So like, what group was Snoop Dogg in prior to him and Dre doing the
NWA
in '92? Yeah.
213.
Some people might not know it, so you could even do something like easy
group,
one.
I mean,
start with
what group was Tupac in before he was really well known?
Digital Underground.
Yep, there you go.
Digital Underground.
I get around.
There's stuff like that, or you could say, there was a cool question because I had it right because I listened to like 101.1. It's a easy listening and rock station, right?
Yeah.
And my sons were in the car and they looking at me like this guy because they had trivia. There was something about Steven Tyler sang a song that was sang before by the Beatles. And they thought I couldn't get it. I was like, yeah, I know this is Steven Tyler. He's from Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Like most people don't even realize that like who owns the beat or who originally up until I don't know if his estate still owns it, but like I was unaware that you can use it as a question, and the answer would the question would be who currently owns the Beatles catalog, and believe it or not, it was Michael Jackson.
Yep. And Elvis. Few Elvis catalogs.
I got one. Who currently owns Death Row Records? This is a funny answer too.
Disney.
Nah.
Disney.
Nah. This is a funny answer. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I thought Disney owned Death Row Records.
No, it was a.
don't they own the
Hasbro.
The record label?
Oh, that's right.
Hasbro.
Yes. Hasbro does. Yes. That's right. That's right. They do.
Hasbro determines whether or not we're gonna get Machiavelli 32.
Yeah. Wow.
Whether or not Pac's gonna record another album, Hasbro determines that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, hell, they even tried to make Vanilla Ice a member of Death Row Records.
He was.
All right, on that note, you guys,
I'm
hit the head or hit the hay. I'm tired, so.
All right, faded. All right, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm faded.
Have a good one,
guys.
Yeah.
Check you tomorrow, man.
All right.
Yeah, I seen him. He started to nod
Oh,
off.
heck.
Look like he's gonna
Cali,
go.
they got the good stuff.
Yeah.
They got the chronic.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna get off here in a few minutes too, man. I'm probably gonna end up having to go back to my urologist, man, because my kidneys are still bothering me. Because I went to the ER the other night and they said that I didn't have any more kidney stones, so I must have already passed the other one unbeknownst, not knowingly. And I'm gonna give it a few. Trying to give it a few days because I know there's like residual pain after you pass one. So, but I still feel like something ain't right. So I'm still being bothered by it on both sides of my kidneys. So,
Mm, mm.
I
I think it's certain. I don't know if are they giving you medication? Did they give you medication for it?
nah, typically that didn't give me anything because like the first one I passed, I straight up passed that one without anything. I ain't take no. I mean, of course they tell you can take like I think ibuprofen or Tylenol, one of those or some shit like that. But I didn't. I
No,
don't
that
recall taking
ibuprofen fucks
anything.
you up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't recall. I didn't take anything, so I was pretty hardcore
Ibuprofen
about it.
eats at your stomach longer, don't it? Or some shit, don't it?
Was that?
Ibuprofen ain't good.
I think it's ibuprofen. I know one of them was bad, one of them was good. I just my memory
Hey,
is so fucking
ibuprofen gives you ulcers or some shit.
foggy or some shit. Yeah, they say ibuprofen's not good for you, really.
Not at all. Um,
But I've
I
been
would
having
say say drink a little cider vinegar every morning at least
yeah.
before breakfast and stuff like that to flush yourself out. You know,
And I
because
really
that's all it
wouldn't.
really is flushing out. But I don't know if they didn't say you had kidney damage or anything.
Nah, no kidney damage whatsoever on either kidney, and
Oh, Sam says we're wrong. E1 owns Death Row now. Well, come on, September 2021.
yeah,
I know it had changed since then. Fuck. But Hasbro did own it up until then. I'm not that far off, Sam. Sam telling me to tighten up.
but yeah, hopefully it's nothing too serious. I mean, like I said, I know there's no kidney infection that I'm aware of, but I mean that was good to hear. When I looked over my results while I was sitting in the lobby waiting, because I've got where I can get onto my basically my patient portal, and get all my lab results and all that. They send them through my email so I can look at them and stuff while I was waiting on to hear from them, but. Some ain't right, man. Because like I said, I still feeling discomfort and pain on both sides, and
I'm
it's
just gonna
not
go dark for a
like
moment.
bad pain. It's just a slight discomfort. It hurts just enough to know it's there. You know what I mean? So, and I think I'm gonna quit taking this allergy medicine too, man, because I think
Yeah,
it's making my chest hurt a little bit, like up under my arm and stuff like that. I can't say for sure, but I've noticed my sinus is getting better, because my nose is starting to drain a lot more now, and that's a good thing. Because before that motherfucker seemed like it was like the Sahara Desert, like it was dried up as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I think it's finally breaking up a good bit. So I just want to be done with all this shit, man. Because I hate feeling like shit all the time, and being nagged by something. It's kind of like having kids, and I ain't got no damn kids.
sometimes you got also a good remedy is fasting, man. I always say, you hear me say it plenty of times on here. It does help, man. It helps regulate everything, balance everything. You don't have to fast for long periods of time, maybe a day or 2 days, just to get your system a rest from working consistently as it does. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Daily. So, just like everything, it needs a rest. So that's
I know they said I had my what they call a bilateral sciatica or sciatica. So basically a pinched nerve, which I kind of already knew I'd had a pinched nerve in my back. That's pretty much self-evident because I've had a bad back all my life since about my teenage years. Because I did roofing work for about 7 years. And it's not that I couldn't do the work. I wasn't built for it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I could do the work, but it messed up my back uh, pretty good. So I kind of wish I'd never done it, but it was good money. But
Raw is right, man. Like
yeah,
the fasting, we're not designed. We're programmed to eat the way we eat, not designed to eat the way that we eat.
right.
Like they give us meat and shit, and that meat stays in your body for seven days
Yeah,
digesting and
yeah,
shit, and that weighs you down. That
mm,
affects your performance.
yeah,
And like obviously don't starve yourself.
right.
Don't don't starve yourself or don't. Thirst is a must feel. You have to have water or you have to have fluid.
You can water fast, definitely.
Well, you can. I know you can also drink too much water.
Like fasting is like a purge though, and you perform better under hunger. When you're hungry,
Yeah,
you perform better. Your brain operates better under a
yeah,
slight.
that is true. You get
You
lazy when you eat.
you build more brain cells and your body repairs itself.
Yeah. What's up, Animal Brother?
They designed us where we'd be good and strong during the daytime to do labor, and we'd crash at night and sleep until the next day to go back to work. That's
Yeah.
how they got our eating shit scheduled out. And you can break that design. You can sleep 4 hours a night and still pull it off.
Yeah, that's all. I used to sleep 5 hours a night, man, when I was working up until about 6 months ago. So, and I've been trying to move around a lot more too. No, with the way my back has been acting up, because it's been years, man. It just rears its ugly head every so handful of years, and I've dealt with it all my life. So, I remember the last time it crept up on me. Uh, I had to have a steroid shot in my back, and that needle was not something to be desired. It was like a 6-inch needle. It seemed like went into my hip bone and shit. And I've had one shot in the middle of my lower back before, but I got to see an orthopedist and all that, so they'll be able to tell me what exactly I'm looking at, and I just don't want to be dealing with like any back surgery or nothing like that, So, but we'll figure it out, man. I've suffered with it this long, so
Yeah,
it
man.
it is what it is.
Get better with that, definitely.
Yeah, because it can really
Animal.
put you in a bad spot, man. Because I remember first
Animal.
day of ninth grade, man. I'd set up out the bed. I woke up that morning, and I can't never forget it because I got up. I slept on a futon at the time. I got up, man, and I sit up in a sitting position. I shit you not, y'all. I could not move for an hour, bro. I was paralyzed from the neck down. I couldn't move my fingers. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't twiddle my toes. I couldn't turn my head. I remember hollering for my mom my grandmother for like an hour. Of course I was crying, because I was scared. I was paralyzed, I was just like, what the fuck? So after finally about an hour, I was able to feel a little feeling in my right fingers and my right hand, and that was it. I gained feeling back, and I was able to move again. And I was like, "Fuck this, dude!" I was just like, "Something ain't right." So that's pretty much, like I said, I've dealt with it for a long time, and I mean, even the doctor told me, he was like, you're gonna have to have it seen about it, before you get really older, man. When you get around your 40s, you're gonna really have some problems. And I guess he wasn't lying, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I knew a sweet lady. I used to take care of her yard. I used to do
Hey,
her
Night Kurt.
night, Kurt, and
Yeah.
Night Strainer.
All right, y'all.
she was night astray. She was bent over real bad, and she had a bad back. She couldn't stand up straight at all. So I don't want to get like that. So
Yeah.
fuck that. So I think I'm gonna get me a heating pad. That would help me at night while I'm sleeping too. And I put a pillow between my knees for the last few nights to kind of help out to level my body out. Try to relieve some tension off my lower back, and been taking hot showers and get the water as hot as I can because it loosens up your muscles. So just been trying to do stuff that I know, 'cause I used to actually I used to take baths when I was younger. Even in my 20s, I used to do it because my back would hurt so bad, and I would get the water as hot as I could, and I'd lay in there for hell. A lot of the time, I would catch myself falling asleep in the bathtub. You know what I mean? Because
Damn.
I just got so much relief from being in the hot water. It's therapeutic. Almost. I used to put salt in there, kind of like when I used to soak my feet and shit. What my grandmother used to do. Kind of like when you get like your feet get sore, or you get like athlete's feet or something like that. I used to Epsom salt. So a good little home remedy for
Cold water.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, hanging in there so far. So, like I said, I went out pretty good bit today. I went to a couple Walmarts and I actually went to Target, both Targets actually twice today. That was odd, but I haven't done that in quite a while. But at
Did
least
you
I went.
do you take vitamins and shit? No.
Nah, I ain't take any vitamins since I was a kid, but that would be a good thing to do. 'Cause I know y'all have already mentioned it already.
Has the doctor recommended that at all?
Nah, but I just finally got my own personal doctor, so I got another checkup in 3 months. Of course, I can go before then, obviously, if I need to, but I've got a checkup in 3 months, so. And I've got, like I said, I've got a urologist, so I'll probably hopefully I won't end up. I'm gonna give it a couple more days and see if I'm still having that kidney pain on both sides. If I am, then I'm gonna call them up and make an appointment, and they'll have to do like an ultrasound because the CT scan is only gonna. I mean, I know a CT scan will show up a pretty much 95% of kidney stones, but what about that other 5%? You know what I mean? So, I mean, an ultrasound actually can show you a lot more to me, what your kidneys are functioning, what's going on and all that. So, but hopefully, it'll stay like it is, like as far as, nothing bad going on with me stuff. So, I just, like I said, I just had to go, man, because both my legs started tingling, like my whole leg was tingling, and I had a sharp pain, like somebody stabbing me on my right thigh, and evidently that pinched nerve is really causing me all my pain. I've got pain under my arms and pain in my shoulders and pain everywhere, man. Hell, it's even made my balls hurt. That's how bad it can get. So make your pelvis hurt.
Yeah.
Make your toes hurt. I mean, that shit ain't no joke, bro.
Gotta go and get that handled.
Yeah, because I could be crippled, and I don't want to be fucking crippled. I know y'all don't want to see me crippled.
No, not at all, man.
Because I don't want to, I pray for everybody, man. I always do, I'm a good guy, man.
Especially when I'm down there at Joe Fest, we gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, well I'll be on the hunt for.
Man, I hate that it's only a weekend.
Yeah,
I'd like to take the whole fucking week off, man. If it was like the old days, people used to do shit like that. Would take 2 weeks off and just go places. Money was different, man. It's hard to come by now.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have been working, I think I was out of work then when Joe Fest came around this past year. So.
All right, Robbie. Yes, we do collect toys. Robbie Blue.
What's up, brother?
Shit.
Welcome to the club.
Robbie Blue, we collect all types of toys.
Yeah.
But primarily G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man,
Hot Wheels, makes
Hot Wheels,
Marvel.
DC,
third parties,
NECA, Turtles,
Yep.
all that.
Heck,
cool.
even some oddballs.
Robotech from time to time. In here, Lego, Lego Constructs, Halo.
Yeah, so Bionicle.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Some little things.
We got puppets that come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We got people that play piano, people that have sung, people that rap.
Very eclectic.
People that barbecue, cook, all that shit. We got everything. Only thing we don't have is Kanye, and I'm working on that. Him or Pharaoh Monch, because he started collecting, putting his toys up.
Yeah, we got people in WWE or G.I. Joe for sure. Mostly Joe's.
G.I. Joe's unanimous. Just about everybody likes the G.I. Joe's. Yeah, even Daredevil, I believe if space and money permitted, he might even have G.I. Joe's.
Yeah, I probably would. I wouldn't have a lot, but I would definitely have certain ones, obviously.
They look cool. Yeah, we all agree.
Legends, WWE.
Well, because it's part of the '80s, man. You know, I'd have Silverhawks, and I'd have Brave Star, I'd have Pirates of Dark Water, and which I've got some Pirates of Dark Water. I've got some Voltron. That'd be another one I would have. Uh, and Dino Riders is another one that's always been big.
Dino Riders, I remember that. Yeah.
You know, I'd go ham on that shit if I had disposable
Harness
money.
of power.
I mean, bro, I would. Thundercats. I would have everything '80s related, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, it'd be a who's who of the 1980s. I mean, a lot of people do. That's what most of their collections are. A who's who of the '80s. I mean.
Yep.
Have a museum.
The only Thundercats thing I had was the Rotaro.
Rotaro.
Yeah. I
Yep.
don't know how many I had, but
That's the one I had.
I think I know I had Lion-O, I know I had Mum-Ra, I know I had Snarf, I know I had
Girl.
Slythe, the lizard guy. I know I had Cat's Lair. I just can't remember everything. You know what I mean? I just certain ones that stick out to me that I can remember. Like the Joes, obviously I can remember Duke and Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow and Cobra Commander and Destro and just certain ones that the Night Raven, the Sky Striker, just certain vehicles that I can remember.
Yeah, Joe Base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My memory is predominantly Masters of the Universe, for the most part. That's what I remember the most. Because you got to think I was a year old in 1981, so I was 2 years old basically when the first Motu figures came out. So my dad didn't care; he was buying me Motu even at that age.
The other remote and change the input.
So you got to think I really didn't mentally wise. I didn't. Yeah, that's cool. I remember anything until I got about 5 years old, and then my memory, I guess, started kicking in.
Yeah. I think that's where it set it off for everybody. Round 5.
Yeah. 5 seems to be the age where it starts, really. Because my mom be telling me, how in the hell can you remember some of this shit? I'll be like, I just can, I mean, just certain things I can remember, they just stick out to me. I can't never forget, There's ass whoopings I won't ever forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean, shit. Some shit is just there and it ain't going away,
He said he's got the Jack specific mint stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
WWF.
That's when WWE was the best action figures.
Yeah, it was.
When it was Jack's.
I never got into collecting them, but
cool.
I had bought my nephew over probably like $2,500 worth of those Jack specific wrestlers. I bought them all the wrestlers. I remember it vividly. And there's little kids, they don't know what they have, they be fucking them up.
And of course TMNT, I always remember the Turtles and
yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah, they've got a He-Man one for that too. That I've watched it. I wish
that episode of Pawn Stars where Buddy had them Transformers. That was the shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember that. His whole room he was trying to sell his collection. He had doubles and triples of some of them, dude. I was just like, damn.
Hey, he had like 7 or 8 Fortress Maximus. Yep. I was like, holy shit! And then he had some in the boxes too.
What was this?
On Pawn Stars. This is an episode of Pawn. You can look it up on their YouTube page.
Look up Transformers Pawn Stars. They walk like, dude has got a whole fucking room just rode out with Transformers all over the floor.
$25,000.
You ever watch this thing on AMC channel, the Toy Hunter? The Toy Hunter?
I think so. Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of it.
Yeah, that guy, he was over here in New Jersey. And he does the auctions, and they have toy auctions and stuff for some reason. Or he was at an auction that somebody was auctioning off the toys. So they usually call him so they can gauge how much their collection is worth. He went to this guy's house, His whole garage was nothing but GI Joe, man. Like he had like 3, 4, 5 flags. He had like what you call it? What do you call what was it? The shuttles.
Mm-hmm.
He
The
like 6
Defiant.
of
The
those.
Defiant. You talking about
Yeah,
the Defiant?
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
yeah, 6 of those. I was like, God damn. This guy had
Wow.
everything, and I was like, "Where New?" They ain't never said. They say the where he's at in New Jersey, but they ain't say where exactly. So I
Yeah. Oh
was
yeah. They
definitely
won't
gonna
tell you
drive
where.
over that motherfucker and be like, "Yo,
Like, I'm not worthy.
Yeah. Knock on the
I'm
door.
not
Be like,
worthy. No, how can I purchase?"
right. Yeah.
You
Where
know
I,
he ain't selling
yeah.
them. No, he
Where
ain't
I
selling
swipe the
them.
card at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
You
know,
just give him your card. You just give him
Yeah. Here
your
you go.
card. Like, hey man, I'll keep reloading it every so often.
right?
I mean,
So that's what we
my
want
room.
this. How this? How this?
Yeah. My room. I've got a lot, man, and this is just the start. You know, and I can imagine here this time next year or the beginning of next year, I can imagine what my room's gonna be like. But hey, I enjoy every second of it.
Man,
And
I
that's
don't,
what it's for. It's for you to
I don't
enjoy.
know. We don't know anymore, man. I've
I'm
got
gonna
so
end up
many different
moving
skills.
my TV here on this side on the well, I'm gonna move from where y'all see the TV now. I'm gonna move it to the other side of the room and move Snake Mountain on this
Okay.
side over here close to me where I'm sitting now. I'm gonna have it changed around, but I'm gonna wait till till I can where I can feel comfortable with lifting something decently heavy. So I'm trying not to lift something heavy right now. So I'm
I
gonna get
don't
it
know
done though.
what the fuck I'm doing, man. I've got like the whole cast of Transformers through Headmasters, and then I got them in different scales. That's where they fuck you up, man.
Yeah.
They make a good. Like, yeah, there is a link to join actually. Uh, they make all the different scales, man. And it has you jumping all over the place. Shit, man. So now you got 3/4 Joes and the vehicles. Then I'm printing out the big vehicles for the classified. So of course I want to. In the end, I will have some of those vehicles in my little collection.
Yeah, so I found out the Revelations Trapjaw, his street day got pushed back, so it was shipping out this month, but it's shipping out in February now.
What's up, Robbie Blue? Welcome to the
Hey, what's
chat,
up,
man.
Robbie?
What's
Hey,
going
what's up,
on,
guys?
Robbie? What's going on, Robbie?
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can.
yeah, we got you, man. We
Yeah,
got
I'm considering. I've been debating about it, and I think I'm gonna take the next couple of months to put it together. I'm considering becoming a YouTuber. After just years of being on it, I just think like I may want to start my own channel and just talk about kind of the things that you guys are doing, just regular basic things. But I
Yeah,
think when I saw Toy Collector, I really haven't found too many other people, man, that I guess you can say I was a toy collector at one time. I was going to have a room that I was going to set aside to do kind of like what you guys are doing.
right.
Went through a divorce about 8 years ago, met somebody new. She's totally not into that kind of stuff. Vice versa. She's like, man, all this stuff you have. In other words, I'm totally convinced if I died, she would have a garage sale and give away gems for $1. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right,
just
yeah.
because she
right,
doesn't know the value, right?
right.
But the moral of the story is, and the beautiful thing that I see is, I mean, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm about to be 44 this year.
Pretty much
But
around the same age.
Yeah,
but
same.
one thing I tell people all the time, man, when people get so caught up in some of the political turmoil and all of that, all I ever say was, dude,
Don't even
what
hear.
happened to the America that I remember when Ric Flair would chop Sting, when Michael Jordan would slam dunk and everybody cared, when G.I.
Yeah,
Joe was kind of like the catalyst that made me join the military. You
that's
know,
right.
when my friends that I played with didn't give a damn what the color of my skin was,
That's
what
right.
my dad
Amen,
did
brother.
for a living.
Where you could leave your front door
Everybody could
wide open. You
everybody
could
could
leave.
get through Black History Month without
Yep,
having high blood pressure. You know,
yep.
you
Yeah,
know what I
Amen.
mean? It's like I
Amen,
just think
brother.
that like
Amen.
seriously like and I think that's where it's like a generational disconnect.
It is.
There's people older than us that maybe are stuck in their ways,
Yeah,
and for whatever reason, people younger than us are either super sensitive or B, they're kind of like becoming ultra conservative, whatever that is. But it's like they have a stick up their ass about shit they don't even have a reason to have a stick up their ass about.
Right.
I'm
And
like,
they don't know. They
bro,
don't even
you know,
have a clue.
I'm like, bro. I mean, I think their toys suck. That's another thing.
Oh yeah,
like, like matter of fact, they don't even have good toys. Like sometimes I'll go to Walmart or somewhere with my chick, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "You know what? Every now and then, I said I like to just go down the toy aisle just to see what stuff they've tried to remake, if
Yeah.
any of it looks cool. Because I guess for me, what graduating high school in like '96,
Yeah.
pro wrestling, was at its peak or whatever. I get out the military. I'm not thinking about collecting or nothing. And then the most beautiful thing that somebody ever showed me at the time was the Jack's Pacific action figures. And when that happened, you know what I learned? I said, man, you know what? Two things I learned from some guys when I was in the military. Everybody who played video games that they made fun of, those guys had about $40,000 in the bank when they got out. Everybody else was drunk, broke, and probably had a baby's mother. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Everybody else who was doing whatever. And number two, it brought back a piece of my childhood, and even to this day now at 44, I fight so much to hold on that
Yep.
part of me that
I do.
believed in some of the happiest moments that I had in my life. Like I told my girl, I said, man, if God granted me a wish for heaven, it would be from the year 1985 to 1995. The only cheat code I would want would be to bring in a few people I've met along the way up to this point. But I'm
Hey,
just to a
Amen.
point where, like, honestly, dude, I think this is the key thing. And that's why I say, like, why I think I want to have my own YouTube channel, because I think for the sane people in America that really care about America and care about the things you guys are talking about,
mm,
everybody that's awake is tired of being bamboozled. And I think it's to a point where it's kind of like, look, nobody wants to hear about white privilege because guess what? It doesn't work. In
We're
other
all.
words, like it's an illusion. In other
Yeah.
words, there's people who are like, dude, you know what? My family's been here 200 years and I'm never going to be the Rothschilds. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then, you know what I mean? And then on the opposite spin of the spectrum, you got everybody else coming here and complaining about shit. And I just say, man, you know what? I thank God my dad did not quit by my mom. And he allowed me to have an imagination in a childhood. So
yeah.
I'm seeing you guys with the stuff you have, and it's just cool to see somebody else that doesn't have to look like me, that obviously remembers the same country that I live in. And dude, that's a piece of history. That's a piece of
yeah.
culture. Like literally, like right now, when I had a buddy of mine call me up, I mean, this guy is like 50 years old, and I hope he doesn't see this video because
Oh,
he's
what's
gonna be
that?
like, "Man,
They might
Bobby, you're
like it,
taking shots." No, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is the difference when I mean in mentality.
man.
I'm trying to detox. I put Star Trek on, not Star Trek, Star Wars on. I told myself over the next week, I'm just gonna watch, one movie, just enjoy myself, just laugh, not worry about the Ukraine, not worry about food shortages, not worry about the plague, not worry about who's running
Hey,
in 2024, not worried about who's screwing my ex-wife. I've just gotten to a point where I said, you know what, God, I'm thankful. I'm thankful my mom and dad are still alive. I'm thankful that I have a house, I'm
Yeah.
thankful that the better of people's humanity is showing. And that's why I think a channel like this is beautiful because you know what, bro? You have so many people that try to be so fake and phony and act like they're above it all. Oh man, I'm above collecting action figures. Oh, like I remember one time, like some years back, before I went through my divorce, I was playing Mortal Kombat and Madden with a friend of mine, right? Buddy of mine. Dude, we
yeah.
would just play video games, laugh, have a good time. This one guy came over that was one of my ex-wife's friends, husband. I said, hey, bro, you want to play? Oh, man, I don't play games. Hey, bro, you want a beer? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Man, we were playing Madden. Then he started trying to give us tips. Hey, man, you're supposed to hold down the D-pad and shift
Yeah.
over. And then we looked over like,
I
Nigga,
thought
you
you
think
didn't.
they
what?
want to yeah.
Like, dude, I don't know why everybody thinks that being an adult means to be a DICK. I don't want to curse on your channel because of the
Nah, but
algorithm.
hey, believe me, it gets way worse than
Oh
that.
yeah, the shit gets real over here.
Right, right, right. So my whole thing of it is, man, is uh as far as how I feel in terms of things that I think Oh man, that Masters of the Universe shit is cool.
Yeah, a bunch of them.
I think that
Oh, that's the 10.
oh
Yeah,
dude,
right. Yeah, the E train from
this is my
1983.
wish, right? And I was telling my girl this earlier. I said, I'm so thankful that Disney is doing such a wonderful job with Marvel. I like the Boba Fett series. Just speaking for myself, I'm a grown man, yes, and I have the Disney app. And tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So I'm gonna be
Oh,
seeing
it's
the
Wednesday.
new Boba.
Be
Huh?
in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be checking out the new Boba Fett episode. And this is the thing that I'm saying. I said I like what Disney has done so far with what they did with Marvel, with Star Wars. I know some people may have their arguments, but like I tell people, look, dude, George Lucas wasn't going to make any more movies, so let's just be thankful that they're at least trying, and hopefully, if they give the fans of more what they like, you know what I mean, they'll keep making them because I feel like we're like one of the most blessed generations that we can see our mythos put with fucking what do they call it? Special effects. I mean, bro, like in other words, it's almost like those directors are playing with their action figures, but with real actors,
Yep.
and it's amazing. And one movie that I'm thinking if they could make Transformers, dude, I hope they make a Voltron.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
they
I'm
make a
waiting on
Voltron
Voltron.
live action movie. I hope they can make a Thundercats movie. I think they
Well,
could pull it off.
I know they've got one in the works. It's been in the
I
works.
remember
Thundercats.
Pharrell
Thundercats,
was
I do
supposed to
agree with.
help finance that. He was
Master of the
supposed to help
Universe has got a movie in
finance
the
the
works.
Voltron
I
because
think the
he
key
wanted
for
to
all of that
everything
stuff
go.
to work, man, is to find people who are really passionate and love it, as opposed to people that they think are just good directors or people
Or
that
don't
are
have a clue
A-list
about it.
actors. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that last Spider-Man movie, dude. It's been a minute that a movie made me tear up,
Oh yeah.
especially when it has like a moral message. What I got from it was, hey, we can't play God, and sometimes it's okay. No matter how much, look, you don't always have to have a perfect ending. You know what I mean? And that's life, actually. I think that's kind of like the real lesson that's missing that people need to be taught. Like, look, man, it's okay to celebrate normal.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I never have what somebody else has, I'm happy, dude. I'm in one of the greatest countries on earth. I'm retired. You know what I mean? I don't, I, you know, I've, like I said, I've won some, I've lost some. But what you guys are showing me right there, you're inspiring me to say, I don't care if anybody else in my house thinks I'm crazy. I'm gonna make sure I get some shelves and stuff. And I have one room. I think I'm gonna start putting up some of the collectibles that I have. And I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a confession as a grown man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, bro. Look, I'm what 44 now. Probably when I was 34, when nobody was listening, I had a couple of amazing WrestleMania matches, man. I didn't know
Hey,
my ex-wife would probably say, "Man, I caught him. I caught him. He was a grown man with Bret Hart and the Road Warriors and Barry
Oh,
Windham and God
So what?
away." Now it's like I'll be too ashamed. So it's like, forget it. I'll leave it there. I'll let you know how I'll get away with it. I'll have my grandbaby because she's like on her own. Bobby, I want to play with the wrestlers. Bobby, I want to play with the GI Joes. I was like, you don't want to play with Barbie? Fuck Barbie. I want to play with the GI Joes.
oh,
I want
yeah.
I want to do a SWAT mission into Peppa Pig's little house and fuck up her good day. You know. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's not completely boring for me. Oh man, he's got the Optimus. Yeah, man. That's
That's
what I'm
Kyle
saying.
Yeah, this is my original one.
Wow.
Master Optimus Prime. Yep.
Right. See, you know
He's
what, man? The most
looking
Oh
it
beautiful
up
thing.
wow.
these days, but
Look, the most beautiful thing about life is can't nobody take away your memories. And I don't know about you guys if your parents are still alive, but
yeah.
more than ever, especially with this plague just going on. And my mom was in ICU last year, and she's alive now. I'm just in a thankful mood, man. I'm just in a thankful mood, and I
Me-
pray to God that more good, honest people like yourselves pop up in my life. This is what I want to see more. I don't want to see all the division and fake, phony crap, dude. Because at the end of the day, man, it's like if we're not good to each other, we have nothing. And me personally speaking, I feel like this plague, or I know the algorithm, right? You can't say it. I
Right.
I still feel like it was a what's the word? A bioweapon, like a
Oh
soft
yeah.
bioweapon.
Oh, it
And
was.
I feel like it was designed to mess up the economy, slow it, do everything that it's doing now. And because everybody's so fickle and selfish, it's like rich people know how to get everybody to focus so much on race that everybody's fighting for scraps. Look, I don't care if you were white, black, blue, green, purple. Everybody wanted a stimulus check. There was people getting a stimulus check even if they didn't need one. And then number two, I'll say this: I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're white and pale or if you're dark as my underarm. If you work 40 hours a week, there's no reason why you should be at a tenement camp, not even to afford rent, forced to live out of a van or a car. I think we come from an imaginative. We are the children of Gene Roddenberry. We're the children of George Lucas. We're the children of like imaginary, brilliant people. We're the generation that they sold to us that was supposed to be Martin Luther King's dream. That we've moved on. So I think, in essence, we need to stop letting old people speak for us. I think that's the problem. You still got old people running for president. You still got old people. You got yahoos that would have been in their mom's basement on the fringe edges of the internet, but now like they're center stream and they're saying they speak for me or they speak for you, and that's the problem. So now instead of you knowing your neighbor, you're like, oh man, so everybody cares about white supremacy and da 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 da. Oh shit, I need to be scared. Oh, so what? Everybody is a black person and they're angry about this and that and the other. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I don't give a fuck where you put your dick. My dick is not prejudiced. I was telling somebody that the other day on some panel I was on,
Exactly.
and they were trying to tell me like, dude, I don't think you're black enough. I said, dude, look, I'm concerned about black issues, but if you're gonna hate me because I love, then fuck you, man. I said, God has shown me that somebody doesn't have to look like me for them to love me because my wife is Mexican American, right? And I'm just saying, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm in a way, I think God put me in a unique perspective because I've had so many different range of experiences. I can't hate anybody. Like I said, at the end of the day, I think Robert Greene is brilliant. His book, The Laws of Human Nature, that has helped me a lot in terms of just understanding basic psychology and appreciating the human experience. So I hate to be long winded, but
Oh,
I haven't seen a channel where anyone talks about toy collector. For you to
yeah.
be a grown man and bold, I mean, forget the LGBT community. They need collectors need their room. We're like, look, man. For you to be a grown man and
Yo, what's up,
What's up,
What's up, man?
There you go.
Oh, you got the whole joint too.
I got the whole setup here. Hold on.
You got the whole
Hold on. Let's see if I can get the answer.
Alley Viper. We got another Alley Viper in the game.
You got the whole suit.
And the camera.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What am I doing? I'm tripping. Here we go. All right.
Got Alley Viper in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's Alley Viper. That's right.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
You got the Cobra symbol
Hey,
on the back of the leg.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you guys think of that Snake Eyes movie they came out with last year? I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The action was all right. I mean, but at the end of the day,
we were looking for something different.
Yeah. We were looking for
Hey,
G.I.
like
Joe.
I say, up to this point, Disney has shown me they can handle all the stuff from my childhood. So I'll be willing to give them a chance to do a reboot. Honestly.
They gonna get it right, man. We want to see his tanks, Rattler jets, and trouble bubbles. That's what we want to see, and they didn't give it to us.
Right. In other words, to get that
Much
same
Disney-
feel that you
not
got from
much
the cartoon.
Hell yeah. We want that. Yeah, we want it in a live action form. We want the cartoon in a live action form.
Yeah.
Just give me Cobra La and Serpentor. Give me Cobra La and Serpentor with decent sci-fi, decent what is it? Special effects and good acting, and I'm good.
Well, in the lineage though, they won't give us that for a while. They're gonna milk out other aspects before we get that.
Unless they say if they forego the movie, right?
Yeah.
And they just go like HBO series or a Netflix series. I'll deal with a live Netflix series if they're doing everything right.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
It's got to be the right person. That's the biggest problem. It's got to be the right person because they gave it to the wrong people with Star Wars. Honestly, I do call it a trilogy because it was an actual. Oh, it was a real trial to get through it. I mean, the story going where? Oh, now he's got the Cobra bat.
Hey, a good example of what you're talking about that actually was good was
PFS. I appreciate it 100%, bro.
what is it
Yeah,
called?
I love it. I love the threads I picked up today, man. I'm so happy they came. I was like, yeah.
Hey, yeah. So Raw. Also in the stream, the fuck you man. He designs these clothes, man. So like there's custom like cartoon themed kind of clothes.
Yeah.
Or tour theme. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that, and then Casual, he does 3D printing.
Yeah.
He hooks up. Everybody, hold on, let me show him.
Oh yeah.
Since Hasbro can't give us
No, of course, that whole customizing thing.
G.I. Joe, we have Hasbro.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you saying you printed and made that?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's what Casual does.
Yeah. We got another big baller in the house too, Steve.
He does G.I. Joe
Steve
shit.
Steve.
Some sick shit.
Where's the Steve at? No,
Nah, that's
Steve's
sick.
He was too.
He's out for the night.
Already.
Yeah, he got his 666 food for the night, so he's sleepy. So.
Yeah, I fell asleep and I had to wake up. I was like, oh shit, what time is it? I was like, I missed some Cash Chat.
Yeah.
Dude.
I woke up. I blacked out for about a couple hours. I woke up about 9. I guess about 9.
A lot of the G.I. Joes I have are not mint anymore, and I think the little rubber band broke on them probably. You know what I mean?
That's the easy fix. That's the easy fix.
O-rings. You can.
The O-rings, easy fix. All right, I'm gonna show you.
Yep.
I'm gonna show you.
Because they got I think they got little small screws in them and O-rings.
You have to go in. You can go to Home Depot, right?
It's a number 8 rubber gasket. It's a rubber number 8 gasket.
Yeah, number 8 gasket. And with that number 8 gasket, you can fix your O-rings. All you have to do is open them up. I use a small screwdriver. I use like my tech screwdriver.
You got the Ultraman stuff.
Yeah.
I'm coming to DFS.
Oh, did I have it here? Oh, it's right here. Shit.
Yeah, I just love showing this guy off, man. I know he's from the
That
kids
is
series.
pretty cool, man. It works with the Revelations too, doesn't it? Like as far as sitting on.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to set one on him, but they're not going to set on it properly. But I mean, I think it scales pretty decent. But he's like the smallest battle cat that they've made. But and he's actually the first battle cat that his armor don't actually remove in history. So he's the first one. But I mean, in the series, he's got his armor on, like I think all the time. So it's almost by default. So I still love it though. I don't, like I said, collect this toy line. This is the only one I was really wanting to keep. So, and I'm a cringer guy, so battle cat guy.
Oh.
And you got the Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Yeah, my buddy sent me this. Well, he's been my buddy since I met him a little after high school, so it's been a while now, maybe like 16, 17 years.
Man,
he lives in Colorado. Yeah. He doesn't collect much, but he watches the show. He watches Cash Chat.
Oh, that's
I used to watch Ultraman back in the day when I used to watch Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me this guy too. I think it's a Power Ranger. I don't know what it is.
No, that's it's part.
No.
That's part with Ultraman, I think. That goes.
Oh yeah.
Forget that feature. Because
Damn
I got
right.
I got
The
Ultraman
best
season
toy
1
chat
and
channel
2.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
my
bro.
ass one. Appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah, best channel.
Word, word.
Yeah, he's got like a little dinker on his
Cover
forehead here that like moves up and down.
Is there supposed to be something about the Ultraman stuff making people think that it could be something else?
This one,
No, the monsters.
the monsters.
The
Yeah, something very adult, real adult fun time stuff.
This one, he poses really well. This Ultraman. I never quite. I don't think I've ever really watched any Ultraman properties. Oh, his hands just fell off. Yeah, yeah. He's got little. He could change his hands out. They peg out and stuff.
There's a channel called the Shout channel. If you check
The
that
3D
out,
channel.
they have tons of Ultraman stuff, a lot of kaiju stuff. Tons
All
of
right, I'll check it out. Shout channel.
yeah.
All right, I want to check that shit out. So I've seen it.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out a way to, I'm probably just gonna get I guess like go to Walmart and get me a throwaway kind of, I guess, Visa debit card or something and load some money on it so I can order that 7-inch Quicksilver from the Silverhawks from
Oh
Ramen
yeah, I
Theory.
seen that. I seen that. I was
I ordered mine yesterday.
Okay, so
Why don't you
it's
just
just-
use PayPal for it?
I don't like, yeah, that's what Sam called me old. Sam called me old because I told him I don't use like PayPal
PayPal?
or Zelle or any of that shit.
But PayPal been around a while, man. PayPal been around like Zelle was
Well,
like a
they
little
got a
baby.
lawsuit. Yeah, well, they got a lawsuit against them right now.
Oh yeah, for what? Being little bitches?
pretty
Uh,
much.
I mean, when I heard about it, what little bit I did, it was like
Tax
stealing
us?
money out of people's accounts and money.
Oh yeah?
and
Yeah,
just-
check that shit out.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, main reason why I don't use that kind of stuff is because I don't like all the headache of having to deal with it. I'm a simple man. You know what I mean? I'm old school. I don't want to have all that extra curricular bullshit involved. So I try to less
Right.
is more. Less is more to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
coming from
Maybe
that
I'm
one.
lazy. If I'm lazy, I'm lazy. But that's the way I do it. I prefer.
Yeah,
Man,
you know what?
Cash App-
I hate PayPal. I hate PayPal with a passion.
What about Cash App?
Cash App, I got that now. I got Cash App
Venmo
now.
and-
Cash
I
App, shit.
Cash App is okay, but
Well,
that
so they-
PayPal, man,
Yeah,
they pissed me off since 2014, man.
Shit.
they
They saved me a couple times. PayPal saved me a couple times, but I don't like anything that's linked to your bank account. I mean, fuck that
Uh-uh.
shit. eBay, PayPal, they're born from the same fucking nest of assholes. So it's like, shit.
Yeah, I got robbed on a pair of sneakers, man.
Well, what
Damn.
they did, DFS, when I tried to order that Quicksilver, they charged my account twice.
Yeah?
And the money got reverted back to my account. But when I went, so I couldn't use my debit card at all because matter of fact, when I went to buy that Battle Cat at Target the same day, the same afternoon, it got declined. And I used it again,
Fuck.
and my card declined. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to go to the bank today. So evidently the lady explained to me they had put a flag and they blocked my account. They locked my account down. So she had to call up, to get it unblocked. And it was Ramen Toys is what caused it all, because they tried to charge me twice. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to like use it again and try to order it because they may do the same shit to me, and I don't want to have to go through all that hassle of waiting on the phone and get my account back unlocked again.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm just probably.
That's why I've been using like PayPal for that shit because
Yeah.
you can't ever. You ever use your your credit card online? Like I bought some car parts from dealerships, had their fucking employees go out and buy some football tickets and shit like that. And I gotta call my
I've
bank.
only started using debit card myself.
Like if I put my card, like my debit card information, if I'm like through the Target app or through anything like eBay, I don't have it to where it saves it. Or like hell, for even when I pay my phone through Verizon Wireless, I don't have it saved in my account. I don't save any of it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to be
Yeah.
somebody can get on it and hack into it or whatever.
Trust me, you put it in there, someone for that company knows how to get in there and get it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, most definitely.
Well, I'm pretty smart with computers and stuff, and I don't ever get hacked. And I have a PayPal. I buy and sell on PayPal.
Yeah, I've never got hacked. I'm pretty good when it
Cash
comes to
App, I've been
technology.
good with. I've got Zelle. I've got fucking Coinbase. I got all the different. I got the whole collection of cards.
Yeah. Like I said, I figured I was gonna either like give me a disposable card basically and order it, or I even thought about just asking you, Kaz, to order it for me. I can just give you the funds and you can do it that way. But I'm gonna get it come hell or high water because I want that shit.
Ooh, like a Cash App or something.
Well, it's like the that Quicksilver from Ramen Toys. I was trying to order it.
Oh, just to order it. I got you. I got you. You want me to order it? I understand.
Yeah, I mean either that or I can get a disposable card. I was gonna try to whatever I can do to order it. I know I asked
Got a
Sam.
silver bar?
These are the O-rings.
Oh, number 9.
Number 9. Yeah.
I thought it was 8. My bad.
Yeah, these are better. I think 8 is looser.
Yeah.
But you put those on.
I just wish my figures were
I
as
just
easy to
use
fix. G.I. Joe.
number 0 screwdriver, tech screwdriver from Craftsman, and go to town on my stuff.
Yeah.
Gigs dropped out by mistake.
Yeah, you be back in effect.
Yeah, they're supposed to have another cartoon coming for Silverhawks too, by the Nacelle company. Hopefully it turns out to be true. As far as I know it's true because they license Super 7 has a license right now because it's another.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What, Super 7?
Yeah, they didn't have any real licenses.
They got G.I. Joe. I mean that
had
reaction
for a minute, but it reverted back to whoever else. But I know Universal is going to be on, and I think they pretty much own it right now because I know Mattel sold the rights off in I think 1991, I want to say, or something like that. Right after New Adventures, took a dump.
Yeah. It's just that Super 7, they get a license, they're going to either smoke it in their pipe or they're going to fucking stick it up their nose.
Or sniff it off the countertop. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know they I seen the Snake Eyes reaction.
Yeah.
Action figure. The chase one of Snake Eyes, the Snake Eyes chase.
Yeah, so
I was gonna get it, but I was like, nah, I can't pay $17 for that for 5
right
5 points of articulation.
Is that over there on the right? Is that Dusty?
Yeah, that's like Dusty chilling. That's Dusty.
Is that the Gyro Viper next to Dusty? Who's that? Mamba? Pilot? No.
No.
There.
That's Nemesis Enforcer.
Yeah, Nemesis.
Oh, what the fuck? I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
Yeah.
I used to have that one.
Some of them that I had.
Yeah.
Scarlet.
Who's the one on the end though? Who's the one? The brown suit on the right, all the way on the right.
Cover girl. Oh, you mean that's Dusty?
Yeah.
That's Dusty.
Dusty.
I just gotta fix this one.
So you got his legs?
Yeah, I do. I have it. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is in a bunch of boxes that I have in this other room. So now that you told me how to find the O-ring, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And what size did you say it was again?
Oh, number 9. Here you go. If you look at the screen again with Kaz, real quick, switch real quick, Kaz. This one.
Number 9.
Who's got remember 9? Like the Germans.
Yeah, number 9, and it's a Danco company from the Danco company.
Okay, Home Depot.
Yeah, in the plumbing section.
All right, I'll find it.
Yeah. So
snap them right back to life, man.
Yep, and then it'd be nice, tight, and it's cool. You'd be like, yo, and you find yourself playing with them for a minute. This is what I do.
What up, Profit Director? I don't know if I've seen Profit Director on there on the chat.
But I've been fixing them up for this month bag.
Yeah, I've been posting up comments. He was asking our wish list for classified in 22.
For Chuckles, that's it. Chuckles, damn it.
Chuckles, Quick
Yeah,
Kick,
Chuckles would be cool.
Footloose.
Serpentor is a must. I want Serpentor
Oh, yeah.
this year. I want Serpentor this year.
So what are they remaking some like that? How they made them back in the day, or you're just like looking for them online?
Oh man, you don't know about the new bug?
Oh man, you got it. We gonna put you on now, man. Well, they got the classified collection, G.I. Joe classified, the 6-inch action figures.
That's what we're smoking right now. It's classified.
Smoking is that classified?
Yeah, but they also
Even
bringing
get
back
mine, of
the
course.
O-rings. They're bringing back all the O-rings, supposedly. You know, they put out
Really?
on Hasbro Pulse they put out with the Sky Striker jet.
Right.
They also put out another Storm Shadow and
Got you. So those are 6-inch figures that they call classified. That's the brand name. And Jesus,
Yeah.
and they look okay. Yeah, I didn't see those.
Damn, I want that guy back.
You're gonna catch Joe, baby. You already see it now.
I'll go
I
hunt
think
tomorrow.
wasn't
for him.
Alley Viper in the Funimation G.I. Joe one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come with tons of guns and all kind of shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get my Alley Vipers in.
He has to be in his 30s then, because that's like one of my brother's favorite characters. I want to say my brother's like at least 6 years younger than me. So I'm thinking you're in your late 30s.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm late 30s.
Well, yeah, Cash look like he in his 30s.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there.
Right.
Right there with you.
I'm
Yeah.
46.
Yeah, Kaz is the kid of the group, man. Kaz is the young buck. Yeah.
He's the youngest out the crew.
I'm 38. DFS is 38. He looks young now, see?
Yeah.
Yes. He's
hear
just like, what's my man Vega? He put on the mask. Quick Street Fighter Vega.
I need to make me one of them Vega masks. That'd be sick.
You know, it's funny you say
bro.
that. I think they could really make a decent
They actually
Street
had that
Fighter
mask
or Tekken movie if they wanted.
Huh?
Couldn't they could probably remake a decent Tekken or Street Fighter movie if they wanted to now.
Oh yeah.
They good.
Yeah, they did a Tekken movie. I have that movie. They did a Tekken. It was alright. It was okay, you know. But they could have did more with it. But
Look,
it's pretty
the
cool.
best martial arts film or should I say series of movies that I've seen in a long time is the Ip Man series.
Ip Man is the
Man, Johnny Yang. That's what I was like based on that with the right, what is it called? Special effects and all of that they have now. I'm pretty sure with Tekken they can make it sick if they wanted to.
They actually let me go. I have the film. They just recently did it. They just recently did a Tekken. It was it had to be 2019.
Well, I really like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ninja. There are a couple ninja movies they made. Who Scott Atkins plays in it.
Scott, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just like American Ninja.
Yeah.
Michael Dudikoff. That's just old school, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like fucking old school comedic like kung fu movies, like Master of the Flying Guillotine, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on, you're right up my alley. I have all those. That's what I'm saying. Do you think they would ever touch and remake those?
Fuck no. I wish.
You never know, man.
The Shaw Brother films. I think there'd be riots in the streets, man.
No. What I'm saying is, if they approved it and like made it modern, what I'm saying is because we're the generation that would watch them. Because I remember, at least speaking for mine, when I was in Atlanta, back in the day, it would be Channel 69 that would come on, and it'd be all the just kung fu movies, man, that would come on.
Oh shit, that's sick.
And then first thing in the morning, I sit here Gordon Soley, and it'd be pro wrestling. Welcome to the NWA. Okay.
So and then the CWA down in Georgia, that CWA with Lord Humongous. Lord Humongous. And Harley Race down there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then shoot, how my Saturday? Then my sister would want to watch something like Winnie the Pooh or Gummy Bears, but then I have to wait till like Ninja Turtles will come on, the real Ghostbusters or something like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
G.I. Joe didn't come on the weekends, at least where I was from. It would always come in on the weekdays twice, like
After
early in the
school.
morning or when you get out of school.
Yep.
And then
After school. Yep.
and then then what would always be the highlight on Saturday would be the WWF for at least 1 or 2 hours and have like right around noon, like right after I watched
You
Ghostbusters,
remember Friday night main event?
the Undertaker would scare the crap out of me.
Saturday night.
They had us fucking
Friday
glued
night
to
main
TV.
event. You remember that Friday night main event on
Oh
television?
yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I really realized, I said, some of my heroes are still alive, but a lot of those guys have passed on. It just lets me know it's the end of an age. You know what I mean? I don't knock the new generation, but I think we were alive. We experienced one of the best times to be alive, to be a teenager, and to just see the world changing. I think for the better. Like I say, don't get me wrong, like the recent football game with the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Bills. That was an excellent show of sportsmanship and competition. But I still miss the 90s sometimes, man. I still miss the 90s, man.
We went from rotary phones to pagers,
Hey, 80s and 90s are a couple of best decades for all of us.
iPhones. They talking about.
I say the late 70s and 80s and 90s, that late or early 90s. Like I say 90 up till 96. So from 70, I would say 70.
Airwolf, hell yeah.
Basically, what is it?
77 to 96 was the dopest time.
I'm gonna call it B2D, before Tupac's death. Before Tupac's death.
Yeah, right.
Before Tupac's death, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because everything was so cool, man. It was just like, man, comic books.
Look, kids,
everything.
When I got out the military,
the
video
shit.
games were barely kicking up, right? So you had kids wanting to go play video games over other kids.
Iron Eagle.
Oh
Shit,
yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Hey, any of you guys familiar with Saber Riders? I know I have a DVD copy of that. I got a copy of what's it called? Man, it just slipped my mind. Oh, Headmaster series, Transformers, the Japanese version.
Headmasters love Headmasters. Headmaster Force.
Is that Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit, I haven't seen him in a long
classic.
time.
Yeah.
That was Jim Henson, Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're gonna have some trivia questions tomorrow. Oh yeah, there you go. I know every line in that movie. Any Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, the Terminator, dude. Okay, hold on. Let's see, camera. You got to be. It's gonna look real messy though, so forgive me.
I got the Rambo.
Hell yeah.
Bam. Okay.
Rambo, hell yeah.
Like my room is real tacky right now. But
Oh shit, the Russians are back.
Okay, all right. I see.
But over here it looks like it's trash because see now everything's streaming now, right?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to
Yeah, I like the colors you have in your room.
Oh wow. I see you trying to put it all in order. I dig it.
Man, nah, this is what happens. Oh, my phone died.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got hit the charger. He'll be back. Yeah, man.
He's going through all the movies.
I actually need to be calling it quits, man. Got to get up and take these kiddos to school.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, let him. We should gather his information and stuff.
Single fatherhood, pretty much.
All right,
Robbie, it was good seeing you here.
Definitely, brother.
Hell yeah. Hey.
I mean, he's still not on though. He's
Welcome to the first time.
Let him jump
On
on
live
real
stream.
quick so we can, you know what I mean, put him a do, and then we can check him tomorrow if he jump on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like this is the only Storm Shadows that's gonna be out.
Nah.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
This is the only one that's gonna be out.
Nice.
Man. It seemed like this is the only one that's gonna be in my future, man. These motherfuckers pushed this shit back to September, man. And
Yeah,
it's
Fuck. Yeah, I was all stoked. I'm like, they got Spirit and Storm Shadow, yay! And then they're like, shipping soon. They sent me a shipping soon email, and then they.
That's why I don't
and
really
then all of
order
a sudden they
anything.
reneged.
Yeah, I don't order
Same
anything
shit with
from
the bats.
GameStop.
With the bats and the alley vipers, same shit.
No.
You still ain't got.
And she's talking about the end of February. We got something. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of motherfuckers cursing at your ass.
I think it's a way to it's a strategy Hasbro's using to against the scalpers. Like they're gonna put a shitload in the stores before the e-tailers get them, and then all these people are gonna end up with all this inventory of vipers and bats and all these guys, and we're gonna be like, we already got our pre-orders from the e-tailers. You guys could stick that shit up your ass unless you're gonna sell to me at a discount.
I hope so, man. I hope that's their strategy. I hope they're thinking that way. But at the end of the day, no corporation gives a damn. All they care about is the bottom line. So,
Right.
So even if the scalpers or so-called scalpers or the capitalists jump on them, that's money in their pocket. So they're not caring. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
It's a bad. Oh,
Short
shit.
Circuit 2.
Short Circuit 2, I haven't seen that shit.
Saw that one before I saw the first.
I'm Johnny Vibe.
Yep.
Alive!
Hey.
Yeah, I'm eventually going through all my movies, man. I'm gonna get rid of some of them. Some of them I'm gonna be keeping, but
That's what we need a toy of.
Where's history?
I need a Robeson Short Circuit.
yeah, most definitely. He needs to talk. He needs to do everything that damn Prime that Kaz got, like on the
25 need to be
What
alive.
up, Tanzan?
Johnny Vibe, stay alive.
And I want a gold version as an exclusive.
Right.
I don't think we're gonna see Tiger Force until July. MIS one.
Leaving it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
I
see.
wonder who would be in charge. Who, if they can make that happen, man.
We ain't gonna see Tiger Force until next year.
I think it's done. Some dude made a full
Right
size,
there going. We gonna
Right,
see
right.
an actual Johnny Five. He's on YouTube. He actually created an original or his own Johnny Five full scale, life size, and he's
Really?
operating lights up. Yeah, just like in the movie. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yo, Trans
I thought it was a prototype,
Trans
What's up, bro?
But it wasn't. Yeah. No disassemble.
No disassemble.
December.
No disassemble.
To the moon.
Today, Crosby, today.
I remember getting pissed off at that shit when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, because he had that annoying voice, right?
Being like, fuck this Johnny Five fool.
Hey, laser lips. Your mama was a
But when they just started wrecking them, it was just like you felt sad.
Yeah.
Trans Aaron's thank you for helping them get that shit.
Yeah, no problem, brother. I'm glad I could help some of my family out, man. I haven't been going out a lot, but it's always good to help some of you guys out when I can.
No doubt. No doubt.
As far as because I only really screw with the He-Man, but if I can see something y'all might need, you know what I mean, I try, you know what I mean, and I just give an example, UE, I mean, you gave me one of the greatest gifts, because it just speaks volumes about, who you are, as a friend, and you know what I'm talking about when you gave me Stinkor and I believe it was Andra.
Yeah, Andra.
That's something that's gonna stay with me, man. You know what I mean? That's why I try to give back, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? And again, you going out over the limb, doing a custom shirt for me, man, and that speaks to continuously of who you are. So,
I mean, there's no problem, man. I'm that's how I was brought up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like a long lost brother. You know what I mean?
You get it back, and you treat people like you want to be treated. That's just how it is, man.
Just know you got a brother down here, man.
No doubt. I'm definitely coming down there to visit y'all, man, for real. I already told the wife. I was like, I gotta go to Joe Fest this year.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean,
I don't give
mask,
a
no
damn, huh?
mask, whatever. And
Yeah.
normally, I told her normally I drive down, so it'd be for me 11 hours. I mean, for the
Yeah.
regular person 15, I'd be going down there Georgia speeds,
Yeah.
85.
Yeah, right.
You know what I
Damn,
mean?
it's 11 hours, huh? Damn, man.
Yeah, matter
I
of
mean,
fact,
no, it's actually for some people it's 18 or 15. I just
Ooh.
drive fast,
yeah, I do.
and I drive
drive a little
nonstop.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, I used to live down there, man. Like I said, I lived down in Conyers, Georgia. So
Yeah, I've been through Conyers. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they filmed some
All
scenes of
some of the Dukes of Hazards. Yeah.
Covington, Conyers area, Gwinnett area. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
And
been
my
to
grandmother and grandfather met in Donaldsonville, Georgia. That's just right out of Covington, right
Mhm.
around Covington. So
Yeah.
that's where my family.
Man, I tell you what,
Father's
man.
side, that's the origin over there for me.
Yeah,
so.
I would love to, actually live in Covington, man, because it's like it's so peaceful and everybody knows everybody, man. It's kind of like
beautiful.
Robbie was talking about, like you can, it's just a good area, man. It's
Yeah.
just, it harkens back to the way we used to live in the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How the world used to be, but
It's beautiful
unfortunately,
down there.
I'm still here. But if I ever wanted to move somewhere, that would definitely be on my radar. I've been down there quite a few times. They did In the Heat of the Night, in
Yep.
downtown Covington, and all that. Carol O'Connor, and
Yeah,
there's been a
Carol.
lot of stuff filmed down there, man.
So much stuff.
I've been to Jesse's original house there in Loganville,
Mhm.
right outside of Covington. Been to the original Boar's Nest off of Flat Rock Road.
Okay.
I've been to a lot of the original filming locations from the first 5 episodes of the Dukes of Hazzard, which just blew me away. We went over the train tracks where the General Lee had jumped over the train tracks in the opening credits.
Yeah.
We went down to what was it? It's a college down there. I forgot the name of it, where they jumped the General Lee for the very first time over Roscoe Star. I can't think of the name of it, but I know that I did to the orphans home where there was on that one episode called the Sheridan House.
The Sheridan House.
Yeah,
It's because they had the train tracks right there.
Right up my ass.
You go down one way and the other way. You go past.
And then I went down that dead end road where they have Ace Used Cars. Used to be Ace Used Cars, and it's crazy, man. And I was just blown away that I was actually where the Dukes of Hazzard was filmed, and I was just like, this is nuts. I couldn't believe it.
It's dope, man. Sure. This is. Yeah.
Cause, I've been a Dukes fan all my life. Been an Airwolf fan all my, pretty much anything.
Yeah, in the 80s, man. The same here. I got them all too, man. Dukes, Airwolf.
I really wish somebody would do an electronic Airwolf, at least like maybe a decent scale, like maybe one I don't know, maybe 178 scale, or I mean, it's got to be decently
For
big.
for 3 3/4 action figures.
Yeah, man, like and then have like have Stringfellow Hawk as a 3/4 figure. Have
There's a company that's working on that, man. If I remember.
Real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's on a Kickstarter, isn't
it?
Nice.
They use strong magnets.
Yeah.
You can actually take it apart, and they use strong, real powerful magnets to hold it all together.
Nice.
I might try to dig it up myself if I can. That's cool though. I actually like
that. Did y'all remember the show called Auto Man?
Auto Man.
Y'all never seen Auto Man?
Sounds familiar.
I mean, I could have, but
hold on,
I don't remember it. It's not something that triggers a memory, but I've probably seen it.
Oh yeah, Auto Man, the Tron. He's like he looks like Tron and shit. The car is all troned out.
I mean, I remember stuff like batteries not included.
Glenn Larson.
Yeah, I remember that. The little flying thing.
Remember that one?
War Games. Project X.
War Games, yeah.
the Watchers, or when that dog, that mechanical dog, or something about a dog. I don't know. It's like a half dog, half robot, or so, I don't know. It's some crazy movie. One of them got a monster chasing it through the woods, or chasing it around, or come out of his laboratory that blows up. I don't know. I mean, it's the 80s. It's the 80s, so American Werewolf, or not American Werewolf, but shit, what was it? I don't forgot the damn name of it. American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
There's all a Silver Bullet. I mean, there's all different. I mean, a lot of good shit, man. That's why I love the 80s, man.
Later, Aaron.
Peace, Trans. Don't work too hard.
Yeah, glad I could help you out, brother. I'll get you that total, brother.
I want to see what Ron grabbing. I got to get off, man. I got to.
Yeah, I'm lay down, man.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm coming
Right
right
now, I think I'm swapping this. I know I've only got one of him. But I'm
There it is, the Auto Man.
Just having it, switching over to the Wolverine head.
Right back.
From the producers of Tron, Auto Man, the complete series.
Yeah. And this how the dude looks.
Yeah, I love Tron.
You be coming with them what I call them movies that are not in print. You know, like something you don't typically see. I like that.
Yeah, I try to hunt them down, man, because that's like
that's
my favorite stuff. Like even yeah, you know, we talk about
permanently. I know I've only got one of him. I am after another one at least. At least one. If I can get two, I'll be happy. Be fine. So I can switch this over to the Wolverine head permanent. That's what I'm thinking of doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope more Joes come with tattoos like that stuff. I like that.
Or you could do the water
water slide.
Yeah, water slide, and then put it, hook up some tattoos.
Yeah, I drew that one tattoo on my Viper's wrist.
Nice.
But yeah, I love the tattoos on the guys. They look really sharp with that detail.
Yeah. Like y'all remember, since we was talking about Airwolf, right? Y'all remember Blue Thunder?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for that right now.
Oh, okay. I'll keep my eye out.
Yeah, that's a cool. I'm looking on a little bit pricey on Amazon, but I'm gonna see if I can go through
Manimal. I don't remember Manimal.
Manimal, yeah, I remember Manimal.
Shit, I gotta look that up. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad.
I got the Bionic Woman. I was hoping they'd come out with a Bionic Man Lee Majors.
Hell yeah.
I need that.
Well, yeah, if Robbie's listening, thanks for coming in today, Robbie, and fucking chatting it up.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Cash is about to call it quits because he got the baby boy. He got to take him to school.
I'm sorry.
But
sorry you laid his shit out there, guys.
12:42.
Yeah.
12:42. Yeah.
But I'll be back again.
Hell yeah. I'll try to get on a little earlier tomorrow. I won't be so sleepy.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Like yesterday, man, I came in the house, blacked out because everything was going crazy. I was like, man, I was done.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You can get overload, that's for sure.
Yeah. Sensory overload, everything.
Big Trouble Little China. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic, man.
I couldn't help it, man. I had to bust a couple out real quick.
Well, yo,
Big Trouble Little China.
But you know what we should do sometime? Like campaign for a company to buy up a probably like Shaw Brothers. They got so many characters. You know what I'm saying? We can get action figures of the Shaw Brothers stuff. Never Ending Story is dope. But you know what I mean?
Bro.
Master Killer, Kid with the Golden Arm. Yeah, next to Ken. That's one of my favorite movies, man.
Yeah.
They got busy in that movie.
I'm a who's who of the 80s over here, 90s. And
Oh yeah, man. We could put a mirror up to your collection. You see my collection, same thing.
Yeah, I've got
I think my favorite thing about the '90s is the cars. If I had to say one thing about the '90s, it's the cars.
I probably got 4 totes full of movies, Blu-rays, mostly Blu-rays, DVDs, and some VHS.
I've got nearly my
You
bookshelf
know,
is nearly full.
yeah, I go out for the old, movies that you probably seen like twice, and it was cool, but you forgot it because you jumped on to the next movie.
I gotta watch this. I still ain't watched it all the way through.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh,
Hey.
that is good.
Yeah.
That is
So-
good.
So proposition, y'all, man. You know, like when I log out, y'all can still chat. Anybody that's
Yeah.
live
Oh, yeah.
in the boxes can stay chatting. Apparently.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
on.
So if
Yeah.
anybody in the
Yeah,
chat
I think I
wants
might
in,
duck out.
everybody's about to clock out. Cause I got. What
Yeah,
you doing?
kickboxer. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know.
Well,
One night I thought it was just me and Raw left. We were we were
Yeah.
just talking to each other for a little while.
yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody chooses to, man.
Yeah.
But I got to catch out until 10 tonight, man. I'll be back on 10 p.m. Eastern again tonight, though. If y'all want to fuck with me, man.
Yeah,
Take it
Hell
easy.
yeah.
Man.
all right,
Hold it
everybody.
down, brother.
Take
Thanks
it
a
easy.
shitload again for the clothes, man. I fucking love
Oh,
these.
no, thanks for your support. Thanks for everybody's support. For real. For
Hey,
real.
they fucking dope, bro. They fucking
Yeah.
dope, man.
I appreciate it. I got some more stuff coming, man. Some more cool stuff. You're going to be like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
If you
know,
should like a couple of things.
Yo,
I
well,
can't
I
wait.
said
I know
something.
you mean the
I
jokes.
might have to send you a big package, Giga. Because I'm not going to pay like $200 for shipping. It got to
Right.
be a good, solid box for you.
Like I
Right.
said,
It's got to be a solid
do
box.
shipping. Do
Alright.
freight. Do it however cheap you can. Just
Yeah.
make
Alright.
sure of that.
Air balloon.
Let's see if I can get one kind of. Let's see if I can get Mike
I might have
to
to
take a look at
DHL
your
you it.
stuff.
I might have to DHL or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm
All right.
going. I'll catch y'all tonight.
All right.
Yeah.